Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tombs of Scoria. How are you doing, Nicholas? It's been a long week. How's the Crusader Kings? Have you had to murder your children yet?
It's going well. Well, not had to murder any children, but I am headed for disaster, right? Because we've got so big now that my empire now encompasses 2 empires. So when I die, it'll split between my 2 oldest sons, who both happen to be twins as well. So there's going to be conflict. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I don't know if I can bring myself to murder my twin. So I'll probably just have to go to war for it. It's going to be...
I mean, you're going to have to kill him eventually anyway, right?
Well, if we can just...
Can't he have an accident? A hunting accident?
If we just go to war with him and win the war, we can take the empire back, and then he can remain king of whatever the fuck. As long as he doesn't have the emperor title, he'll be my vassal, so it's chill then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. What about you,
other than that,
Oh,
I've been on holiday, so yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty good life.
A good holiday?
Yeah. It's been alright. We just went to this place called Staithes. It's like an old fishing village. You guys know Captain Cook, right? He discovered Hawaii?
Yeah? Captain Hook?
Sure, yeah. He discovered Hawaii filled with a whole bunch of other people.
Cook, Captain Cook. He discovered a load of places. Well, he's from this tiny village in Yorkshire called Staithes. That's where we were.
Interesting.
So that's where we went to his house and shit.
You went to Captain Cook's house? Was there, like, full pirate gear in there?
No, because he just worked in a shop when he was there. He was like a nobody. And then he was like, he'd go out to the harbour and look out to the sea and dream of what was beyond the oceans. And then joined the Merchant Navy, and the rest, I guess, is history.
Wow.
Yep.
What about you, Mr. Moutonian?
I'm doing well. I had some trouble today with a game called Bullets Per Minute. It's a rhythm shooter game, and I learned that I have rhythm issues, so that was rough. But I'm persevering through.
Bullets Per Minute is a very clever name. I love it.
Yeah, it was good.
Why is it so clever, Koibu?
BPM.
Because it's still BPM.
Wow. Can you explain that one for the chat?
BPM stands for beats per minute, and it's a measure of basically how quick a song is.
Wow.
I think, I'm not musically inclined like the rest of you all, but that's an approximation.
Cool.
And last but not least, Steven, you got anything to say before we hop into Tombs?
No, what should I? Am I supposed to? Do I have a speech prepared?
Subscribe to his YouTube.
Probably not, but it's just nice to check in with people, see if they have things they want to get off their chest.
No, I'm good.
Well then.
Wait, are we, if we ever have questions about spells in the future, do we have to roll to see if we remember those, or do we just know it since level 1 to 2 fighters have encyclopedic knowledge of every single magical spell that exists? I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Whew. Where last we left, making me sweat. You were on your way back to the capital. You had a woman in tow with a box full of magical items, and I think we were just skipping ahead until you guys get to the capital, and then we were going to do experience and a whole bunch of other stuff in this realm.
Oh, we get to start off with experience. Exciting.
True. Feels good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Let's take a look at where we are.
Soy.
Okay. So we need to do what those magical items were that you got. Now that you're back at the capital, you can pass it off to the people upstairs. I think you recovered 20, like 21 weapons, 10 swords, 3 axes, 3 spears, 2 maces, a quiver, and a 2-handed sword. And then there were something like, what was that? 17 or 18 potions?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Do you want me to read out what you have wrote down, or you got them?
Yeah, I've got them. You've got 10 healing potions, 3 sleeping potions, 1 potion of treasure finding, and 3 poison potions.
Are you writing this down on the potions sheet, Mooten?
I'm doing it right now, yep.
Yeah, you better be. Wait, you know what I'm talking about, right? The potions thing?
I do.
Okay.
Doing it right now.
Yeah, you better be.
That is Anton's greatest skill, keeping track of our inventory.
True.
He does some weird shit with animals, but at least he knows where all the potions are kept.
That's true. He loves animals.
By the way,
why do you kill so many then?
Mooton, I like how you've listed all these great ideas you had.
Yeah, that's fucking XP right there, sir.
I like the one where you put protection from evil. Amazing idea. Showed mastery of character.
I did show mastery of character with that. I saved level X. Yeah. Thank you.
No, I like it. Yeah, I think it's. I like the capitalization of mastery is
mastery. Yep. A valuable info. Everybody laughed about kidnapping.
It did actually. It worked out, didn't it? To be fair.
It did.
Because if we didn't know where his room was, yeah, we would have been in trouble.
True.
Or did you
now
make notes on it?
Yeah, for experience? Oh, of course I made notes.
All right.
I draw a line in making notes of spells, not my own good ideas.
Good idea.
That's why you're going to be level 4 when we're level 12.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Koibu will ask me, like, did you guys have any good ideas? And I don't want to have to rack my brain. I just want to boom, boom, boom.
Well, let me see
maybe you should get good idea experience for making a list of good ideas.
Dude, that is a good idea in and of itself, yeah.
It takes some experience, Neal.
Okay, so our last session. Did we get experience for 2 sessions ago?
No, we did not.
No.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of
so many spells
on.
So much.
All right, well, let me pull up a calculator and start adding things together.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So I seem to recall there being pretty little in the way of combat, aside from the dude on the horse, the other dude on the horse, and the dude in the building. I think it was just 3 dudes.
Should be the 3 dudes.
3 dudes.
We might have defeated the dog, but
I definitely defeated the dog.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to give us XP for that. The dog ran off.
If anything, the dog defeated you.
I mean, I didn't run away. The dog ran away.
Dog levels up.
The
dog kicked your ass. He didn't need to finish you off. He did the damage he needed and then asserted his dominance and moved on.
That dog reassessed the situation and ran away at the best time. It would not have ended well for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll.
It's okay. Though. You can keep your 5 XP.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So for the 2 dudes, we'll do that, and then you did murder Mr. General Pant.
True.
He's not a general. He's like a colonel something.
Oh yeah. Did the dogs come with us, or what? Did she just left them? Did she not give a fuck about her 7 dogs?
This is back in the old days. Dogs were like tools of a farm, not like these things that you keep out of love.
Your characters tried to make it seem like she loved those dogs.
No, it was just things that she needed for protection and for work.
I'm curious what happened with them.
She does love the dogs, but there's no way she was going to take them all in the little canoe. So she brought 1 dog with her, her favorite, and then left the others as part of the property.
Good.
Maybe they, cause she sold. Did she end up selling the bar? Maybe she gave it to the guy who made the canoe.
Mm-hmm.
She brought 1 dog. Good.
Okay. Is it the one that I had to fight with?
He's doing math.
Yeah, he's doing math.
I'm doing math. I'm sorry.
It's calculated.
Shame you didn't fight this dude. You had like plus 13 to hit, D10 plus 9 damage, plate mail, and a ring of protection. Would have been a great battle.
I told you that we couldn't fight that guy straight up. Holy fuck.
He would have got held. He would have been fine.
7th level, so he gets 2 attacks per round.
Jesus Christ, 7th level fighter?
Yeah, he was a 7th level fighter.
We would have got fucking smacked.
We would have got gang picked up.
Holy shit.
Good thing we didn't run in and... Don't worry, there's silence. All they have is our physical attacks.
Yeah, I didn't realize that he was gonna... I thought he'd be 5th level max.
Max, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good guess. But no, he might have started his mission at 5th level, but by now he's 7th.
Nah, by now he's dead, so...
Yeah,
well, yeah, now he's dead.
When you kill someone, you should get all of their XP.
You should just get whatever XP they had, so you
Whatever
kill a
they
7th level fighter, you instantly become 7th level.
True.
A 7th level fight like that, Neal, though, should be worth...
A
some
pretty
good
penny.
XP. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you think so, huh? Because I have him down as a pretty penny.
Good.
Okay, well, that's good, yeah.
That's pretty.
I feel like...
Uh-oh.
Generally in D&D, you only get experience for things that are considered threats to you. If you use spells out of combat, you don't usually get experience for that. Would you get the same experience for killing someone in their sleep as you would for having a full-on fight with them?
Absolutely not.
Okay, yeah, that's what I would think.
Nice one, Steven.
Okay, so we've got combat with the 3 dudes, including the dead guy. We've got the whole completion of the quest. And all of that group experience, including getting back and everything. Actually, probably get back. And we'll divide that among 3 characters. So each of you will take home 2,400 for group experience from the last quest.
And that's 1,200 each class?
Yes.
Add your 10%.
I know, Mutant, to my saving.
Okay, that's not a good look for you.
Not a good look for you, Mutant.
We don't have that 10%, guys, right?
He does.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you got a problem with it?
No, I like it.
Oh, you have gloves that give you extra dex, yeah?
I have a cloak that gives me extra dex. Okay.
Right.
Can you go over... Is there a stat cap in this game? Can you go over 20 with enough gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
With strength, I think you can, yeah.
It gets a little wonky, but I don't see why you couldn't.
Cool.
Easier with dex than it is with strength.
Really?
Yeah,
I
because
think you just wore like the belt of the giant or whatever.
I don't know, it gets weird because it goes like 18-10 or 18-20 to 18-100 and then it goes to 19. Whereas with dex it just goes 18, 19, 20.
And a lot of the items that you can improve your stats set them to high numbers. So you might get like the girdle of giant strength that gives you 23 strength because it gives you the strength of a stone giant, but it won't be like girdle plus 5 strength usually.
Correct, yeah.
Let's do individual experience. So warriors per hit die of creature defeated. You guys can all take another 20 times your fighter level experience for your fighters.
20 times your fighter level experience for your fighter.
So 20 times 3?
Yeah, if you're all fighter level 3, which you should be. 4?
Oh, God.
They're both 4, but I'm 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't upgrade the...
So we get 80 more experience?
80 more experience for your fighter.
Yes.
And Mr. Priest, let's go through your list of powers. You got 4 naps, 1 hold person. Right, those do on the horse.
That was the guy on the horse.
Light spell, the W, speak with animals, 2
Silence
silence
on the
spells.
eyes.
Yeah, that all makes sense. Take it.
Okay. That's 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ethos one, yeah.
Your ethos, the dog stuff, the vengeance.
Correct.
I guess you did get vengeance on a person.
True.
Did we? Wait, what do you mean?
Well, he was a little pissed at the woman, so we sort of like stole her dogs and kicked him and shit. It was pretty petty vengeance. So why don't we just give you another 100 experience for that?
Cringe, bro.
But that's fine. You know, every little bit counts. Mr. Wizard, how many spells did you cast over the last 2 sessions?
Quite a few, Neal, this time. I'm catching up here. I cast, I learned Mirror Image and Spider Climb. Okay. So that's worth 400. 200 each, yeah.
Yeah.
I cast Spider Climb once. That's worth 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I cast Invisibility, Neal, 15 times.
15 times?
So that's worth 1,500 experience.
Holy shit.
I'm not going to give you 15 invisibilities worth of XP.
Why not?
These are all high. These are dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. It's legit. I mean, I've cast no spells the entire fucking campaign.
Yeah,
I agree. It's a large
you
number.
guys 5 times. Okay, hold on. So you cast 3 invisibilities on you guys plus 1 on the rat 1 time. Then you cast 3 invisibilities on yourself when you were going to actually attack it, and then you just ran out the back end. And then you cast 3 when you finally snuck into the place. So that's 3, 6 plus 4 is 10.
It was 10 last session and 5 the first session. So we scouted the place twice. So once with the rats, so that's 7. And then we were all invisible when we were scouting the roads, so that's another 3. That's 10. Then there was the 3 when we went into the initial attempt. That's 13. And then when
Wait, how is that different than the one before?
Because we did 2 full days. We did 2 full days of scouting, once including the rat. That's 7. Yeah. Okay. Then we did the day where we watched the roads. That's another 3. That's 10.
Oh, right, where you guys were all invisible on the roads. Okay. Yeah.
Then we did the initial attempt where we got chased out. That's 13. And then the final attempt where it was just Mutin and Destiny was another 2.
That's 15. All right, take them. That's what, 1,500 experience?
Damn.
Yes,
My man.
Thank you very much.
All right.
So I level up both classes this time.
Did anyone else level?
Nope. Oh, wait, can I get my XP? Oh, you haven't done that yet.
Wait, do I get my XP now?
Good ideas, XP.
Yeah, let's do everyone's XP and then we'll do all the levels. So Priest, you got everything.
I had. This is going many episodes back. I did have a successful climb on something. I don't remember what.
Yeah, you climbed the wall to break in.
It might have been the wall to break in the window. Yeah. Assassinated the nose dude. I used move silently, detect noise, and pick locks all successfully. Oh, when we were in the ladies' tavern, when I snuck out at the night to go downstairs, remember? Yep. That's 4 abilities. I stole a spyglass. It was worth 500 gold from that Ponyman rider. And then I also stole all the things from the guy. So there was a 2-handed sword. He had a 2-handed sword and a ring, I believe. And then the chest full of weapons.
I don't think you get shiver magic, right?
There has to be. Really, it has to be something. There has to be
magic
some
items
default.
are like, well, yeah. So you get stuff for gold piece value of treasure obtained. The magical items are their own reward, but the other stuff will work out. Which is weird. I know stealing a magic item doesn't give you XP, but like stealing someone's gold does. But the magic item is the reward.
I guess like it'd be weird because imagine if you had like a jewel encrusted golden sword that was worth like 50 gold, and then it's like, damn, if I still get experience, but if it gets enchanted, fuck, now I get no experience.
Right. There are some oddities to this game. But like, how do you value the GP of a magic weapon, right? It's sort of like infinite and priceless.
I mean, we're about to find that out with our +1s.
Okay, so we can give you 2, 4, 6, 800 for the thieving stuff. And then you stole a bunch of shit, and the spyglass was 500, did we say?
500 gold, yeah. You said I got 800 for my abilities?
1,000, so you should get 1,800 for your thief, is what I'm calculating.
It's worth.
Nice.
800. So 800 for abilities, and then 1,000 for the spyglass.
Yep, 1,000 for the spyglass.
Is there anything else I'm missing? What about the chest itself?
Insignificant. That's not treasure. That's just a vessel with which to haul the treasure.
Unbelievable. Fuck, that's all I can think of. Okay.
Good idea, XP?
Oh, right. You had some good ideas. So...
I did. As you get further down the list, that's the worse the ideas get. But the top 3 are ones that I would argue over. The bottom 2, it gets further away from.
Using an etherealness scroll to get the items. Love it. Okay. Kidnapping Eric. That was pretty good. Protection from evil.
The scroll. In an instant. You had your wraith coming to fuck us. In an instant, I'm like, I'm protection from evil scroll. Steve screams.
Yeah. It's a good thing you did that. You don't want to get level drained. Level drain is not fun. Yeah. For those of you that don't know, 2nd edition has a mechanic called level drain, where you literally just lose experience and go down levels, and you can't return them.
Wait, what do you mean you can't return them?
Like, you just get permanently de-leveled by certain undead monsters, including vampires.
Okay. The word choice, when you say like permanently, you make it sound like you're stuck there forever, but you lose XP, right?
You lose XP, yeah. You'll have to regain it. So you could drop a level or 2.
Just making sure. Okay.
But like max level's 20 and you get de-leveled 1, you can still get to 20 again, correct?
Yeah, totally. Okay. Yeah, you have to relearn it, but like...
You can't get like magically restored.
Holy shit. Wait, could you metagame the fuck out of this?
to reroll HP.
You want to FF Tactics it and like get some good HP rolls, D-level, get some better HP rolls?
That's such an obscure piece of information,
competition.
but yes, when you would go on the D-level traps and then you'd switch to like ninja or like a better class that has better higher level upsets. Yeah, what if I didn't like my HP roll? Could I go D-level, sacrifice my HP? Because I rolled double ones last time and then come back and then re-roll my HP or change where I allocate my thieving abilities?
You have to roll to see how much HP you lose. You unlevel with a die roll.
What? No, that sounds dumb. So you could D-level and die?
You could D-level and end up in a worse place than you started. If you roll a 1 to gain HP and then you roll a 10 on the D-level, all of a sudden you've lost 9 HP compared to where you were before.
That sounds dumb. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Then you're not D-leveling.
D-level.
Wait, can you take the average when you level up in this campaign?
No.
No. We're not bitches.
You might be.
No, you.
No.
The point is stay away from...
Okay, Nick, what ideas do we have? Don't let MrMouton get all the ideas. He doesn't write ours down.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't write us down. That's the problem. I told you, I was just trying to bring this up.
Oh.
Are you fucking serious, Nick? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. I had the ingenious idea of having the lady take us back as fucking slaves to avoid the dragon and the fucking marshes. That was that was an amazing idea.
That was a really good idea.
That was a brain blast idea.
Yeah.
That was a serious brain blaster, to be fair.
Yeah, why don't you take 200 for that idea? That was a really good one.
These are always 100 split between both classes, right?
I had the good idea of not busting into the tavern in the middle of the night in the center of the room and getting attacked by all the guards at once.
But didn't you guys do that?
We didn't
follow that great advice, so it's probably not worth any XP, right?
Yeah, it's not worth any XP.
How much XP am I getting for my 5 great ideas?
300
in total. He gets, yeah. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take it.
Dumpstered. Okay, think real quick. We must have had some other brain blasted ideas here, guys.
Okay, well, there was the idea to scout the roads. That was a good idea.
Scouted.
I mean, sure. I mean, that was an idea, but I don't know if it's like extra experience. Good idea.
True.
I think you guys did really well with this. I think
I got 1500 XP.
Wait, did MrMouton get a thing for the? Did MrMouton get experience for using his fucking scroll like he's supposed to?
Do you get scroll XP for using scrolls? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
That's why I didn't bring it up.
Because if so, I want experience for in the heat of the moment using my Cloak of the Cheetah to bust down the door. We were trapped in the back with the crack team of Navy SEALs guards.
Ooh, actually, yes, the team of ordinary guards who just did their job normally.
Yes. No, that's the Navy SEAL team.
I think we might be. You might say it sounds like you're describing a different thing, but I think we're just getting mixed up. But yeah, that.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll worry about it then. The Cloak of the Cheetah as a way to burst down the door that you were having trouble unlocking is pretty solid. So why don't you take another 100 for that?
Hell yeah.
I know it's just like a normal use of the item, but it's an unusual creative use.
True.
I tell you what, Neal, some of these new spells you've got in here, like a lot of them seem garbage, but some of them are actually really cool.
Well, yeah. When you create spells, sometimes they're a little weak, sometimes they're a little strong.
I just found a good one, so I get 3. I can roll for 3 spells, right? Because we've got downtime traveling, so I can learn these.
Yeah. I want everyone to roll for HP first, if you don't mind doing that before spells.
Oh, can I roll for HP?
I'm the only one to level up. Right?
Level.
No, I didn't level up.
Oh.
So I've got one wizard level and 1 fighter level, so it's a D6 and a D10, right?
Yeah, and then you add them together and divide by 2.
Well, no, I just add them both. Okay, I add them together and divide by 2. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's go. Big money. 13. Hey.
That's very good. 6.5.
Dope roll. Sorry, that's
so that brings you to what? 21.5 HP. Am I reading this right?
I mean,
are you leading the party in hit points?
Yeah, 21 XP. 21.
Must be nice when you're in the back doing fuck all the entire time.
Oh well, you'll just wait and see.
Anyone else hit a level? No? Perfect. All right.
Spells?
Spells. You want to learn what 3 do you want to roll for?
Okay, I'm gonna roll for Forget, Glitter Dust, and this is the good one, Locate Landmark. Which I don't know if you remember doing that one, Neal. That sounds pretty fucking amazing for this campaign.
Yeah. Those are great spells.
You basically cast it, and then every creature within a mile of you, you basically sort of sum up all of their knowledge trying to find the position of a thing. So if there's a landmark, you can sort of like sum up the knowledge of everything within a mile and basically land tells you where it is. So if we were looking for that tomb, we would have been able to find it, right? Because the kobolds would have known where it was. So that's pretty... Okay, so we're gonna... I mean, luckily for you, Neal, I'm gonna fail the roll. So.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Which one are you doing first?
So forget first, then glitter dust, then locate landmark. What do I need again?
Below your learn, which is 60%, and you're not specialized, so just a flat 60% or lower on a D100.
Okay, forget. Yes. Glitter dust. Yes. And locate landmark. Yes. 3
oh my
for 3.
God! You're finally learning spells.
You're we run out of drink. Okay, great. I'm gonna.
A couple days being sober, sailing across the sea really helped you out there.
It really did.
Yeah, maybe you should not pickle your brain.
Yeah, well, we've learned them now. It's fine. Time to sell.
Oh, okay, now you can just go back to drinking again.
Yeah.
Got it. And learning spells, we generally say is worth XP, right? I think we generally say it's 100 per spell level. So why don't you just mark those now so we don't forget them later?
Fantastic. I'll take another 600 XP there.
Yeah. Just for wizard, of course.
So you're taking the +2 sword, Tyrael, and the protection ring?
Wait, sorry, I wasn't listening at all. What did you say?
We have a +2 two-handed sword. I'm guessing you're taking that, and the ring of protection, +1 AC.
Unsaved.
Yeah, hold on. Yes. Ring of protection?
Yep.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I have a ring of fire resistance. I'm just going to put that in my bag, I guess.
You can have 2 rings.
I have a ring of petrification resistance as well.
Oh.
Okay, so boom. Hold on.
Here.
This was a
Nick
nice
could also use the ring. But
No, fuck Nick. Nick is God tier right
really.
now, okay.
Got 2 more spells per level as well.
Okay, and then I think I have too many specializations right now in like one-handed shit.
Oh.
That using a two-handed even +2 is not good for me, I don't think.
Sure.
Sure.
You can just keep it in storage for now. Someone mark down that you have it somewhere.
Mouton's got that.
I will handle that.
Wait, Ring of Protection gives +1 to your saves.
Yes, AC and saves. We're going to have to manually remember the saving throw part of it. You can like mark it on your character sheet, but the saving throws get too complicated to try and automate.
Oh god, okay.
By a slew of +1s, how many do you mean?
What?
He read it out though. It's like 20, right?
Was it 20, Neal?
20 what?
+1, like weapons. I just need to know how many +1.
Oh,
The specifics don't matter, just
20.
number. Okay, 20, thank you.
For my Ring of Protection, it has AC and magic. What do I put the 1 under?
Magic.
Oh, okay. If you put 2 magic rings on 1 finger, what happens?
Try it.
What? Can I ask Clertus?
I mean, you have 2 magic rings. Just check them on.
Can I ask Clertus what happens?
Yeah, you can ask Clertus.
What does Clertus say?
He says they just stop functioning.
Forever?
No, just while they're on.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that, and that's only if it's a magic ring, or can you wear a normal ring and a magic ring?
You can wear a normal ring and a magic ring.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Theoretically, if I were to put a ring on somebody's finger while they have a magic ring on, and I put a magic ring on their finger as well, I would basically be deactivating their magic ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking big brain.
That would be niche but fun.
I not even thought of that. Wow.
Oh, here's a random question that I have. When you make a climbing check, it said that you know how to climb a particular thing, and now you can climb it. Yeah, when you revisit it. What happens if I take off my gear, make the climbing check at a +, and then come back and make it? Yeah, how does that work? I could see it in one hand. I could see it's kind of cheaty, but then on another hand, it's like a real life climber might make a simple climb first to learn the route, and then come back, get his pack, and then make it knowing the ledges. Like, how would that work?
I think hopefully we would remember the roll that you made and see if that same roll would succeed with your new climbing check. I think is the desirable way to do it. You know, or maybe if you've already done it, but you can try it again. So what is your use case here? Like, you make a check with your Cloak of the Cheetah, and then you come back without your Cloak of the Cheetah and try and make it again?
Oh, yeah, or something. Or, like, I think that... hold on, where am I? We've been a little bit... loose with this. But, like, technically, I think I should be making my first climbs with no armor on. Because I think if you've got, like, light or heavy armor, it significantly changes the roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, like, if I make it with no armor, then come back, put my armor on, can I make it again?
So normally, if your circumstances for your check change, you make a new roll. So if you level up and you add points to your climb walls, you get to make a new roll on a wall that you've previously attempted.
Mm-hmm.
Putting armor on and off sort of work the same way, but that does get a little exploitive where, let's say you've got like a 70% chance without your armor.
Mm-hmm.
You can like try without your armor, and if that doesn't work, then you use your like 50% chance with your armor on, and somehow you make your roll worse, but you can still climb again, and that seems dumb to me. So I think you can try it again as long as your climb check is getting better, but not if it gets worse. Then you'd have to make another check if it gets worse. I don't know.
That's also metagaming, because then in that case, I would be heavy, try to
You
make it, fail,
first,
then
yeah.
I do medium, try it, fail, then unarmored, try it.
Right.
Yeah.
So the real answer is hopefully we won't have to navigate these problems, and when they do, we'll come up with something fair on the spot.
Gotcha. Sounds
rather than
good.
trying to figure it out.
All right, I look forward to arguing over each and every one. All right.
Thank you.
Wait,
I guess-
do we get weapon proficiencies at level 4 as a fighter?
Yes! No, every 3 levels as a fighter.
No, yeah.
Cringe, bro.
Okay, so it's a 6.
Every level's divisible by 3 as a fighter, yeah.
I'll talk to my brothers real quick. I guess I had a few ideas, and I wanted to see what you guys were thinking about. What do we do with all these plus 1 weapons that we've received? So, one idea that I came up with is we could use these as, like, if we ever go meet noble families, we could use these as gifts. So we come in, we gift them a +1 or +2 sword, or a +1 sword, or maybe 2 of them. And they would look highly on us.
As opposed to what?
My other idea would be we could give it to the crown, and they could outfit our soldiers, which would help them on the front line surely. And then the other idea was we could set up a magic shop, but I think that gets complicated.
Okay, so yeah, I am totally opposed to us ever giving vague gifts to the crown, and hopefully it helps the war effort somewhere. I don't ever want to do that shit. Sure. Fuck that. I think the magical shop idea, especially with this lady that we just brought back, is cute. That if you have like a trading store inside Wickthrun Rethreth, that it could generate either passive income, or maybe after being gone for 2 months, we come back and she's traded for a minor magical item that would be worthwhile. I think that's cute. I think having these items as potential trade things could potentially be powerful. Say, for instance, hypothetically, there's a prince that has a ring of fire protection, and we really want that. If he argues, I use this ring because it keeps me safe a little bit, it's like, okay, well, wouldn't you also be safe if 6 of your closest guards had +1 swords or something? Like,
I think that could be something interesting as well, yeah.
The problem with the shop, I find, is like, okay, so we leave her in Wickthrun Rorenta with all these magic items. The thieves, what happens, like, say, the Thieves Guild get wind of it, they maybe plan on robbing her, maybe they want to find out where she's getting all this stuff from. Like, it seems like it's just...
Well, so in terms of
on the way towards getting found out,
my assumption would be that she can't be robbed in the capital. If that was the case, then nothing could be sold in the capital ever, because everything would just be robbed constantly, right? Like, if any place is safe to sell stuff like this, it should be Wickthrun Rethra. Otherwise,
I mean, I don't know about that, right? I mean, stuff gets robbed in capital cities all the time in real life. Like the Thieves
these
Guild
are like
is a thing in Wickthrun Rorenta.
Yeah.
There's no crime in Washington, D.C. It's fine.
first of all, DC is absolutely not the safest place. But if we were to compare, we're gonna compare like DC to like the White House. Like the White House is probably pretty locked down, right?
I mean, if you want to sell things in the castle itself, you know, that's a little different than in the capital, but that's also a little bit
unreasonable to ask for.
That's actually, even if we did hold that analogy true in DC, I doubt that like cars are being stolen from dealerships or like these high ticket items are being stolen like all the time.
No, but like if there's an invaluable if there's like an invaluable gem in DC, it's obviously going to have a chance of being stolen versus.
I also just think that the other option of trading it when we need to get something that we would otherwise struggle to get is a really good.
Yeah, potentially. I think there's a lot of leverage there. Yeah.
So we currently have 21. So
we have 21 plus 1 swords.
Yeah, plus 1 items. Yeah, plus 1 weapons. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So we could give the chick 3 and see what happens with that.
I'm sorry. That's a cute idea. I don't think we should actually do it. I think we should just fuck her, let her do her own shit.
So then I think that we should have some aside for like for future goals. I think gifting other noble families like a plus 1 sword would be like something super meaningful, and would at the very least like elevate the McGarrys to a higher level.
Possible, yeah.
So I think we should at least keep like a few of those for giving.
Yeah, we should actually put like 4 or 5 in the carriage.
Yeah, I have 3 in the carriage right now. I'll put a few more in. I'll put 6 in the carriage, so if we ever need them for any reason, we can have them.
There's no reason not to, right? Well, unless the carriage gets robbed, I suppose.
Yeah. When I hit next level, the carriage won't be getting robbed anymore. Well, it could be, but.
So if we're back to the capital, Neal, can I have a talk with the woman on the way out?
Yes.
Right? I assume that we're parting ways with her.
Yeah, you brought her back to the capital because she needs like a place to set up. She's got a little bit of money, plus the money you guys have already paid her, right?
What paid her? What? Oh, Mooten might have.
I paid her. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she's in the capital and she's looking to set up some work.
So while Anton and Tyrael like go back to our house or whatever and organize our affairs, I'll say, Alexandra, I know there's like an inn nearby. I can get you set up in if you want me to show you.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
So I'll sort of walk towards this inn with make sort of weird, slightly awkward small talk like we've been doing on this boat for a while, and I'm eyeing her suspiciously when she's not looking. And when we get to the inn, I'll like just walk slightly down the side alley, not all the way down, but just so we're slightly private, away from the hustle and bustle of the street.
Yeah. Is everything okay?
I look at her. I'll like reach into my like shirt and pull out the ESP amulet and say, "Who are you?"
Well, Imric, I think we've gotten to know each other a little bit over the last couple of weeks sailing together.
Yeah, but I don't think you've told us who you actually are. You know what this is?
She shakes her head.
Lets me read people's thoughts.
That's a dastardly item.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think that's what we're talking about right now. I heard you speaking to someone about me and my brothers. I'm just wondering what your deal is. Because you're not who you made out you are.
I am exactly who I made out that I am. But people are complicated creatures. And just like you, I have my own complications. If you've read my mind, then you know who I am. And I've brought you here, and you know you can trust me.
Listen, I didn't make a habit of it. I wasn't reading your mind this whole time. We were just wanted to make sure that you weren't going to betray us when we got to...
If I wanted to betray you, I could have sold you into slavery in Valara.
That's what I'm saying. I was reading your
a broken boat.
I was reading your mind ahead of that to make sure that you weren't going to sell us into slavery in Valara. So I do trust you. I just thought maybe you'd want to give up a bit more information about why you were talking to him.
We all need inspiration. We all need help in our lives. Some of us turn to Velthara for help. Some of us turn to Relcor for help. I have my source of divine inspiration and help, and he's always come through for me.
Sure, I get that, but it kind of sounded like he was talking to you about us directly, which look,
You
I'm
don't
not the
get
most,
help
I'm
without
not the
doing
most,
something in exchange.
I'm not the most religious man in the world, but my prayers have never been answered so directly as that.
Well, maybe you should learn a little faith.
Okay. Well, look, I mean, I'm glad that you're on our side here, and if you feel like talking again sometime, you know,
Perhaps
just
we shouldn't be going to a tavern. Perhaps we should be going to a temple.
look.
If your prayers have never been answered, maybe you just need a little help praying.
Has
your brother never helped you?
I put my faith in other matters. My brother is his own thing. He follows his faith in strange ways. I tend to put my belief in myself rather than in the guys upstairs, if you know what I mean. But look, I'm not denying that there's power in it, and I'm sure our paths will cross again.
You know, everyone gets all upset the moment you mention the god of chaos. It's you know, it's bigotry and prejudgments like this that really cause a lot of problems in the world. You should open your heart to all of the deities, for they've created us.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Well, I'll think about it. I'm glad that you're here anyway. I'm sure, you know, I sometimes drink in that tavern over there, so, you know, maybe I'll see you in there sometime.
She looks a little flummoxed, like she's been, you know, dating someone, and then all of a sudden he's like, look, maybe I'll just see you in that, there's some emotions playing across her face, and she's, oh. Well, then, I guess this is goodbye?
Oh, goodbye. Farewell.
But give Tyrael my regards.
I will do, of course. Nice to meet you, Alexandra, and thanks so much for escorting us through Matava.
Thank you, too. And she heads off.
Whew. All right, I walk off the alley and walk back to the house. Busting through the doors. All right, how you guys getting on? You packed everything away? Where are you putting all those swords?
Don't worry. I've handled the inventory management this time. Now that Tyrael has given me the task, it has gone by swimmingly. We're going to keep 6 in the carriage and 16 at home.
It seems little Anton here is at home the most when he's dealing with inanimate objects and animals. So he stashed the swords. We've put everything else inside. Little brother, what are we doing with all these potions we have now in our possession?
We've got so many. Well, I think we should split up the healing potions, right? Always good to have those on hand.
Yeah, I think you should all have a few healing potions on you. Maybe, yeah.
I'm holding 3 at the moment, so.
Holding 1, so I'll grab 2 more.
Cringe, bro.
Yeah, I've only got 1 as well, so I'll take another 2 more. Okay, so let's take 4 off the party sheet. 3 should be enough for us to carry at any one time, I reckon.
Yeah, it should be fine.
What other do we get? Poison? I feel like it's worth Tyrael keeping some poison on him.
Yeah, I would keep just the poisons and the sleeping potions if we can inside the bag of holding.
Yeah.
This bag of holding. We didn't use any more candles, did we?
No.
Okay, because I've got about 45.5 pounds of candles still. In the.
Let's move some of the shit ones out that we won't need for a while.
Nick, roll me 3d2.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Oh, by the way, Neal, the magical quiver, what does it do?
Infinite arrows.
Wait,
Yep.
what the fuck?
Normal arrows, right?
Just regular, everyday arrows.
Can I have that, guy, since I used the bow? Or
wait, how many of those did we get?
Just 1.
One.
Was it 1?
Can this be a business?
What?
Can you pull arrows out and sell them forever?
No, the arrows will not. It does not create an arrow that stays permanently.
How long do they
draw
last?
the arrow, noose it, launch it. Once it hits its target, it'll fade from existence.
If anyone else wants it, that's fine, because I've got spells, but I feel like I've used a bow a few times.
Yeah,
wait, this is cool as well.
What?
You notch an arrow, you hit someone, you launch it at night, you hit them. They don't know what they're getting hit by. There's no arrows in them. They're just hurting. Useful. Remember that.
Quiver. Fantastic. Wow, what is this thing? I reach into it and like pull an arrow out. And then I start wave around. Does it just like disappear after 5 seconds?
Yeah, you pull it out, like, aha! Look at this. And then after a little while, it just like flickers and then vanishes.
This is Quite the trick. I guess I have that conversation with them. Maybe we could sell these. I start like placing them down on the table. Like, look, there's like 5, 6. Oh, they start disappearing. Oh,
yeah, they start just vanishing on you.
okay. Well, it's still useful, I suppose.
Oh, real quick, Koibu, can I just wear like up to 10 rings, but any ring that's beneath the first 2 are just going to be non-activated? So that like if I want to trade out a ring, like could I have a ring on my middle finger and swap it with the one on my ring finger?
So wear non-magical rings on, or wear magical rings on other fingers, so you can just quickly change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
totally.
Okay, cool. All right, just for gotcha. So I'm stating it now. In the future, then whatever rings the first 2 listed are going to be the ones that are currently worn.
Let me take a look at your character sheet so I can understand. The first 2 listed here on your section.
Yeah. Wait, what happened? Why doesn't it say ring of protection now? Wait, what is going on? Oh wait, I put that under my combat. I'm sorry. Jeez, hold on one second. So hold on, let me... Okay, so it should be updated now. So like the first 2 rings I've got on that sheet are the ones I'm wearing, and then the other one is just on another finger. Yeah.
So it makes it look like you've... Okay, there you go.
Yeah, hopefully it's good.
All right. Cool.
Do you want to get... You guys said you wanted to get rid of some of the candles?
You should probably leave a few of them at home, right? We have 10 white candles. Probably won't need 10. Maybe we'll need 4.
God damn it. Hold on.
That saves us 6 pounds.
Candles, boom, boom, coin purse, boom, boom. Do we ever need a spyglass for anything? Do you have one, Nick?
Yeah, I've got a spyglass as well. We've got 2 now.
Should I hold on to mine, or should I just...
I think we only need 1.
It
depends
need
how
one,
much
but
it weighs.
I think it's better for you to have it. You're more likely to be like on a solo mission.
True.
And need it. But it's like, doesn't it weigh like 1 pound? We might as well just all have one if we've got... Or 2 pounds. Like, don't
2
we...
pounds?
Like,
I guess it's nice if we like split up, we can see each other, whatever. Yeah, hold on to it. It's not a big deal. Okay.
I'm going to just start removing some candles and putting them in the home tab, and I'll tell you, and then you can just remove them from the thing.
God damn it. Wait, what are you removing these candles from?
The candle sheet, so I'm going to be putting them in the home tab. I don't think we need 10 white candles in our bag of holding, correct?
Okay.
So
and the home tab
6.
is on the party sheet, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So you'll have 4 in the bag of holding, and you're going to have 4 gray candles as well.
Just tell me the total number of candles you're removing, and I'll subtract the weight.
So right now we have 11.
11 what? That I'm
Candles
removing?
removed, yes.
Okay, so then I have 34.5 pounds of candles in my coin purse.
Is that fine, do you think, or should we remove more?
I'm just telling you. So I have,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine by me then. Now you can add 6 pounds, which is 3 sleeping potions and 3 potions of poison.
Potions of sleeping and potions of poison.
Correct.
3 of each?
Yep.
This
1 pound
music's
each.
very appropriate.
What'd
It
you
sounds
say?
like the music's very appropriate for what we're doing. It sounds like when you get into a shop in
And
Zelda.
Zelda, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Should be good then. Inventory sorted.
Good job, guys.
Is it though?
All right.
Real quick, what are these poison potions? These are only drinkable, or can I coat a blade with it, or?
You could... That's a good question. Can they coat a weapon? So let's see. Flirtus, when you meet with him, can tell you... Poison. A poison potion is simply a highly toxic liquid in a poison flask. Typically, poison potions are odorless and can be of any color. Ingestion, introduction of the poison through the break in the skin, or in some cases, just contact, will cause death. Some potions may be blah, 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 blah. So these are Class J potions. They are extremely deadly. A person will make a poison save. If they fail, they generally die. If they pass, they'll still take a bunch of damage.
How
They'll
much?
probably die.
do we have to use? Can we use 1 drop? Or do we
No,
know?
so 1 potion is 1 dose. So if you want to like spread half the potion on a blade and then use it in combat, then it'll function as a weaker poison, probably not like a save or die poison.
So wait, did we say
can
you
go a blade with a poison?
Would
but
it
there's
kill
going to be some...
non-humanoids?
Excuse me?
Would it kill non-humanoids, save or die as well? Like a giant or a...
do you mean large creatures or non-humanoids?
Well, both, I guess. Large creatures.
So a larger creature will probably get a bonus to its save in some way, shape, or form. In addition to probably just having a better save in general.
What about like a non-humanoid, like a horse or something?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It'll kill humans, horses, whatevers. There is one note about covering weapons in poison, and I just kind of want to find it in the DMG so I can quote a source directly to you.
It's like ineffective, right?
It's not always ineffective, but it can be messed. Method. So there are 3 ways that poisons can be taken into the body. There is ingestion, eating it, swallowing it, something like that. There's injection, breaking it through the skin, and then there is contact. So a poison that is a contact poison, one that all it needs to touch is touch with your skin. It doesn't matter how you take it; it'll come into your system effectively, no matter what.
Yeah.
A poison that needs to be injected or ingested has no effect on contact with the skin, and has half effect if reversed. So like a poison that you need to drink, if used on the weapon of a blade and cuts the skin, is at half strength.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, a poison that needs injection, like through cutting the skin to go directly into the blood, is at half strength when swallowed. So these 3 different things are important to keep in mind. And lastly, injected or ingested poisons have half their normal effect if administered in the opposite manner, resulting in the save damage being applied if the saving throw is failed, and no damage occurring if the saving throw is made. There was something about putting it on blades. Where is it here? Strength, paralytic, treating poisons. Well, okay, I can't find it right now. But the ruling is when you coat a weapon in poison, it's really only useful for that one attack. If you put poison on your blade and you're swinging it around and you make like a couple blows and miss, by the time you actually hit someone, a lot of the poison is just going to have run off the blade or been like swiped off on your failed attacks. So if you're going to coat a weapon in poison, it only works for the very next attack with that weapon.
And if you miss, it's done.
If you miss, then it's going to consider to have like fallen off enough that we're not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be negligible.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
And then sleeping potion, is this like the fucking 10 to 14 days or something, or which?
Great.
Another question, I guess, quickly for the
what, MrMouton?
Poison potion. Is this a full pound? Like, if we're trying to get someone to drink it, because I think it's odorless and tasteless, are they gonna have to drink a pound of liquid, or is this like?
No, so like the flask it comes in is made out of glass, so it weighs a little bit. I think it's maybe
like a shot worth.
Like a shot or
yeah,
whatever.
it's like 4 ounces of liquid. So like maybe.
But the
2
glass
shots.
is heavy. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. And the other one was sleeping potion, right?
Yep.
Sleep, 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 sleep. Oh, it's over here in this one. Potions. Sleep. Yes, 2d10 plus 5 days.
And I'll ask: Is this almost indistinguishable from death, Claritas, or can you feel a pulse?
You'll feel a pulse. They'll be unconscious, sleeping, and a wise man, a good doctor, will be able to distinguish the difference between simple, restful unconsciousness and this coma-like state.
How do you recommend if we have to put someone to sleep? How do you recommend treating them with like water?
They need around-the-clock care, a damp rag, dripping 1 drop at a time into the mouth, over and over and over all day long. Will keep them hydrated, but they'll need around-the-clock care. Ideally, bring them to a medical professional who will take care of it for you. If you're on your own, it's probably better to leave them to die.
I'm kind of a professional.
Aren't you more adept at creating injuries than fixing them?
I am very good at fixing injuries as well. And I have Great Velthara grants me Goodberry, which I will argue in the future about.
Wait, but we can't feed.
We can manage it.
Yeah, I know, but
we'll be fine. Can the so the potion of poison for maximum effectiveness needs to either be ingested or injected, correct? So
it needs to be ingested for maximum effect. It is designed. It's most effective when consumed.
But injected
will be half effect.
So via blade would be half as effective.
Yeah, if they fail their saving throw, they will take damage. If they pass, they will it'll be fine.
Okay, gotcha. And then for the sleeping potion, can that be administered in a similar way? Coating a blade, stabbing somebody, or does it need to be ingested as well, or what?
The sleeping potion is magical and it needs to be ingested. The poison is non-magical.
Okay, gotcha.
Is the sleeping potion odorless and colorless as...
The sleeping potion is colored. It is white and cloudy, and it will have a bit of a flavor depending on the way it was created.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have like a sour apple flavor to them. Some of them kind of taste like honey.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you mix it with wine? I'll ask Claire this. Does it mess up the potion, or?
Most potions need to be consumed quite quickly from opening. I don't know if mixing with wine will work particularly well. It may nullify right away, or it may slow the effects, or... To be honest, I've never tried.
Yeah, okay.
Questions are beyond my expertise and knowledge.
Take a sip, brother. Try it out.
Here you go, Clairtus.
I'm sure if you give it to Imric with enough wine, I'm sure Imric will try it out.
That's true.
Let's not waste it, hey?
Okay.
Sure, we can do those tests at that time if we need to.
I assume you're back here to learn about the items that we've recovered, and he'll explain to you all the things that we've already talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Where to next?
We're deciding between the Tomb of Rohana or the Minotaur's tomb.
Angus Hereford in Caldonia.
Do you want to jump to a quick break, and then we'll figure out what makes the most sense to go to, and then we'll come back and do it?
Perfect.
All right, we will be right back. Wait, hold on. Chill. Okay, we'll be right back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. After your initial meeting with Clairtus to drop off the weapons, and then maybe a second meeting to sort of sort out where you want to be, you can be back at the castle, through the stables, the underground area, back up through the dungeons to one of these new rooms that's being adjusted for just these purposes. Clairtus is here. The Queen is here. She has been informed of your latest activities and has come to personally patronize you. And not in the modern patronizing, but in the, like...
she's gonna give a shit.
No, she's gonna get on her knees and worship us.
Give a little
She will come and thank you for your services. Clairtus told me of at least the outline of your actions. It seems that you have felled the night, taken the magical items that they were looting from the countryside, and brought them to us. For yourselves, for your quest of utmost importance.
Nay, for the kingdom.
I want to tell you, I'm very proud of the three of you thus far. You have achieved more than I had expected of you in a far quicker time.
Thank you, Auntie.
That is fantastic to hear. Thank you.
Of course.
I am quite proud of it also.
Please, speak with Curtis. Consider me a fly on the wall in this room. and she will adjust to a more comfortable position in a nice, comfy chair while the four of you chat.
Cartos, we were thinking of maybe going down south across the ocean to that island near Caledonia. Didn't you say there was a minotaur or something like that? Do you have any more information on it?
Well, yes. It is definitely a minotaur's lair. Frozen in the ice.
Or grave? Lair or grave?
Grave. Long dead minotaur. Long dead minotaur. The area has now been iced over, and from our scouts down in the south, it appears that there are various ice flows around the island we suspect the tomb to be upon. We can charter you a ship to head there.
Yes. Tell us about the captain who will be chartering.
He shrugs. Haven't found a captain for you yet.
Do you know anything about the grave? The type of...
Some more information would obviously be appreciated so that we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah. What kind of creatures you expect to live there? What kind of burial state this minotaur has? Is it in a tomb? Is it...
The frozen lands to the south are covered with small kobold-like creatures. The people there have acutely referred to as snowbolds. It's also are also large gnolls of various species there, giants, a few dragons. I believe one or two of them have been slain already.
On this island or just on Caledonia?
On Greater Caledonia. You'll be on a small island that has not been visited by any person for basically since forever.
Right.
However, what creatures are on Caledonia are the things that are likely you'll find on this island. There have also been ghosts, hauntings spotted there by our advanced scouts.
So no information on the gravesite. I have
like
magic.
Most minotaurs.
I have magic that could detect it if I knew what I was looking for. You see.
Well, the gravesite is known to be, or suspected to be, I should say, a complicated maze filled with deadly traps. The area around the tomb is on an island, which probably has plenty of natural creatures, and if our advanced scouts are anything to go by, the creatures there are likely to be carnivorous, dangerous, and monstrous.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think we can find them. I can help us find the maze at least, and then perhaps my brothers can take over to deal with the traps.
Maybe.
Do we expect are there still living minotaurs on this island or anything, or?
No.
Okay.
There should be naught but the dead there, and whatever lives on the land.
Okay. Well, I think that's the information we need. I think we're agreed, right, brothers, that this is where we want to go?
Sounds good.
I believe so.
I can prepare spells just for this when we get there, after we handle the monsters on the land.
Fantastic. I was hoping to do a bit of study before we go, perhaps while Cartos arranges the ships.
He nods enthusiastically. It'll take some time to get a ship to head down there. We have some charts, and he starts to babble about things that are incoherent or not important for you to know. Sort of walks off into a corner babbling by himself to himself.
Okay. So, I want to try and learn some spells. If you want to just get this out, because I'm going to pick what spells I'm taking. So the first one I want to learn is Magic Missile. Fourth time? Third time?
Third.
Roll? Neal?
Go for it.
Okay, Magic Missile.
I don't know what time it is.
Oh, fuck you. Okay.
Love it. So good. You have a wand of magic missiles. Why do you keep trying to learn this spell?
Because it's a fucking amazing spell. Ignite.
That's a good one.
No. And the last one was Charm Person. Okay, we got Charm Person. That's fine.
Where did you have access to the Charm Person spell?
That is in the book of the magic damaging book.
The one that you should be losing HP from every time you open it and play with it?
Well, am I losing only HP when I use read magic on it, or when I also learn spells from it?
No, when you also learn spells from it.
Okay, I think I should be recovered by the time.
He's actually dead.
If you're not.
Too late.
That's the only spell that was in that book. The other two were on scrolls.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready when you guys are. I'm going to list my spells here.
I'm ready to go, right? Or I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Just roll me a D2 for every spell level.
Okay.
Those were all first level spells, right?
Yeah.
That you learned. So 2, 4, 5 more days at a minimum. Okay. Is there anything else you guys need to do in town? You've learned a week's worth of spells, a week and a half's worth of spells. You've said goodbye to Alexandra.
What is she? What are her plans?
Fucking dropped her off at a church, a tavern, and said, "See you later."
Damn.
I spoke to her. She's, I think she's trustworthy enough, but I'm not sure she's told us the whole truth about everything. I think it's best we sort of keep our distance from her where possible.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, remember when we were in the tavern and you were like, maybe she'll sell us out in Valara and maybe you could use your amulet to read our mind, right?
What, was she planning on doing that? Did you not tell us that?
No. I said we could trust her. It's true, we could trust her. I just heard her speaking to, I lower my voice. I heard her speaking to Malchus, the god of chaos, about us specifically. Saying that, she'd make sure she's heard his plans and she'll make sure we get back safely.
It's a tad unsettling, but
That's
I don't know if
why
I'd
I
expect any more from a crazy lady that runs a tavern out in the middle of nowhere.
You expect Malchus to speak to some crazy lady running a tavern out in the middle of nowhere?
Is she actually
Maybe she's
speaking
just
to
insane.
Malchus? Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, maybe you're right. I never thought about that. Maybe I'm just paranoid.
Yeah, okay, whatever. We're ready to depart?
Yep.
All right. You guys can have a ship chartered for you. It will leave from map. It will leave from Bondundasir.
Can I be healed to full HP or
Yeah. You've been here for weeks now.
weeks?
2 weeks to do all the spells and everything, just about, a little less.
Damn.
And then it'll be I don't know, what is this, 55, 97, 100. It's going to be like another 140-mile ride with your carriage down to Bondundasir to grab a boat, so it'll be another 4 or 5 days.
I would ask Claritus, I guess before we head off, what languages do these monstrous creatures speak? Can you tell us what creatures they are, or...?
We've seen gnolls and kobolds, or variations of these creatures. Giants.
Kobolds.
Gnolls. Yes.
Anything magical that we should be worried about, or?
There have been sightings of undead across Caledonia. They seem to be more related to the when the island froze over, or when the gods froze the land, and less related to, I should say, I don't know if there will be undead in the Minotaur tomb. There are undead near the ruins of civilization, and the tomb predates the freezing, so he shrugs.
Huh.
Do they usually speak common? Like, we've talked to gnolls and I think kobolds in the past, and they've been able to communicate.
I doubt they'd speak common down there.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Our advanced scouts have been able to communicate with them, but I don't think it's natural communication methods.
To speak with animals, I guess I would probably know this. Does that count for monstrous creatures?
No, you need to speak with monsters then.
Okay.
Lympheo.
Neal, I could have been learning these spells in the carriage on the way back to the capital and on the way back down to Bond.
No, you can't learn the spells. You can't learn spells while you're like in a carriage bumping along the road that's bouncing all the time with your brothers in the cart and magic weapons, and everyone smells like things. You got this new girl in here, and you're like, oh my god, she's talking to Malchus. Boy, there's no way you can focus.
Sure.
Okay. So on the 2nd of October, 1511, you will be in Bondundasir. There is a ship here waiting for you, going to take you southward to this small little island.
All right.
Last chance for supply. Oh, you're going to need some cold weather gear, probably. You guys are going to need, like, some winter clothing. It's going to be fucking freezing down there.
Maybe.
Yeah. Everyone's got the least going to need, like a 5-pound winter coat.
I have Endure Heat and Cold, which we can use at some point, but it doesn't last an amazing amount of time.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that day after day, right?
Well,
Neal, can you explain to us what happens if we don't have cold gear?
Yeah, you'll probably freeze to death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not
you'll take increasing penalties to movement and combat until you just stop moving altogether. And stop moving, you die.
Okay. Are we specifically putting all these things on our character sheet?
At least bring a 5-pound winter coat.
Okay.
If you're only going to be here for a little while, that's all you need. If you're going to be down here for a long time, you might need more than that. But you guys should just be stop off at the tomb, run around, come back out the next day. You should be okay, right?
All right, winter clothing equipped.
Let's go.
Love it. Right. And off we go, sailing southward.
oh.
That is how they. Alright.
Well, this is exciting. I've never been away from the continent before.
We're going to Minatoria?
No, we're going to Caledonia, the haunted continent of ice.
Oh, wait, where is that? Is this on the thing?
It's not even on the map.
Oh,
It's
my.
not on the map, brother.
How far south is this?
It's so far south.
Too far.
Come on, roll. Stuck.
Uh-oh.
There we go. All right. After 6 days aboard your little sloop, you can make your way to the outreaches of Caledonia. The weather turns cold. The winds have little bits of ice on them. You find yourself in perpetual cloud cover. There's sort of like a crystalline fog that stretches across the horizon. Your boat has to trim its sails and work under oar power, moving slowly so as not to run into any icebergs. The time you make is less than you would perhaps have hoped. When one day you guys wake up to the boat laying fairly still in the water, rocking back and forth, and coming onto deck, you can see that you are stuck in some sort of ice flow here. You're headed southward at the moment, and it doesn't look like you guys can see anything.
No,
it looks like you guys see a
Oh my god,
white
it's all
map.
ice. Oh, never mind, okay.
Oh.
Is it filling in? No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's here.
Okay, there we go.
Are we here? Are we here? All right, I guess this is it. Let's go. I wake up Anton and Tyrael and head up the stairs to the top of the deck. I think we're here, guys. Let's go.
You get to the top of the deck, and the sea captain and his first mate are standing there, kind of at this spot, looking out over the flow of ice.
This doesn't look
Well,
like
we're not quite there, my lord. I believe it's still southward a ways, but these big ice flows have got us blocked.
Yeah,
we can
ice
sit
down
and
here.
wait, hope the sea changes, or we could put you on a little boat, and you could try and paddle your way through these on your own, although I don't know if you'll be able to find us again. Or, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
How far is the island past the ice?
He shrugs. It's sort of foggy out there. I've never been down here. I'm just following the maps that I've got. It puts us at least 10 leagues, but, you know, never been here before. Could be a little off. Haven't been able to see the sky for a couple days. Positionings could be anywhere.
I didn't speak sailing. How far is 10 leagues? I mean, if we sail through these ice flows, but then have to row the ocean for another half a day, that's probably not a good idea.
Well then, looks like we'll be waiting here until the ice breaks and moves away.
Oh, behind me to the stairs. Terrible. Somebody coming up the stairs.
He's a little voice like if you
Discord
guys.
servers. Let me try that.
Sure. Hello? Oh, nice. MrMouton killed the whole stream, guys. Way to go. We're completely ruined. Oh, wait. Hello? Oh. Hello?
What? Yeah?
Oh. Nick? Nope. Koibu? Nope.
Hello?
Well, Mooten, how are you doing?
I can hear everybody, but I mean, I can hear Steven. I guess you just can't hear us.
I can hear everyone.
Oh, no, wait. I can hear you. Oh, wait. Now I can hear Nick.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wait, Koibu? Wait, is he trolling?
No, he's not. I can hear him.
Yeah, wait, I can hear him.
I'm going to rejoin the call. I'll be back. I don't even understand how this is possible. It's called out here. Communication. Wait, I'm not lagging, right? Is my stream lagging? No, I don't think so.
Space.
Yeah,
Oh.
I see it now.
Wait, hello?
Yeah?
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought
Okay.
you've been banned off Discord then.
Good one, yeah.
We all good?
Yeah. I do not have any spells I don't think that can help us with this.
Yeah, me neither. So I guess we wait then, because I don't know about you two, but I don't fancy sailing through all this only to find that there's another 10 miles of ocean on the other side.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't fancy sailing through it or walking through it?
No, the captain here suggested we could take a rowboat and try and make our way through the ice ourselves, but he doesn't know for certain that the island's on the other side, so we could get through and then just be stranded there.
Couldn't we just row our way back?
I mean, yeah, we might get lost there.
What do we think of the chances? How long should we wait for this to clear up? We can just wait like 12 hours and see if the water clears up a bit, yeah?
We asked the captain.
I could just keep casting spells at birds until I level up and then use Fireball.
Sorry, there are no birds out here.
Damn it.
Birdless zone.
Well, we'll wait.
Well, yeah. You guys sit and wait. And while you're waiting, what would you like to do? What occupies your time on this boat in the middle of nowhere?
I'll hang out with my rat.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not really much to do. I mean, how big's the boat? Is it literally just the three of us, the captain,
Plus,
and a few
maybe 8 rowers, a first mate, a dude, a cook, another cabin boy. So it's probably like 13 people, 14 people.
crew? I mean, I could read my spell book, but it's kind of dangerous, given that we might have to go at any time.
Sure. Well, they'll keep one guy up on top to keep a watch out for things, make sure no one floats anywhere inappropriately. Everyone else can hang out downstairs, and that's when you hear a cry coming from the top deck. What? Help! There's something in the water! Come quick! There's something in the water!
Let's go.
I'll rush upstairs.
We run upstairs.
Yeah, you guys can pop out on the top deck and look around, and sure enough, there's something in the water. It looks like a seal that's just sort of bopping along next to the boat. You guys can all take a look on the other side.
Are we scared of seals now?
Probably not. This guy started shouting. He saw a weird thing in the water, and as you all come up and it appears to be a seal, there's sort of a low chuckle going through the people. They begin to descend the stairs back down into the boat when one of these seals sort of does this weird leaping thing where it like swims towards the surface, but then as it breaches the water, it shifts and changes and takes the form of a humanoid gnoll who reaches the top, the railing of the ship. And I think you guys are surprised, but I'll roll a die anyway. Yeah, a 4 is definitely going to be surprised that a seal has turned into some sort of gnoll and is beginning to pull itself up on deck with you guys. And with this, we can roll into initiative. Because this gnoll is very clearly not a friend. And as the water splashes, you can see more of these creatures arriving at the sides of the boat. So take your character and let's roll some initiative.
I'm putting myself to full HP because I would have been by now.
Cringe.
Yes, everyone should be full HP.
Okay.
Is this? They're close enough to the boat to where I can attack, I imagine, right?
If they're not there now, they'll be there by the end of the round, climbing onto the boat.
Are these large creatures or normal-sized creatures?
Medium question. They are.
If they're large, I might use my sword instead.
Uh-huh.
Gnolls are size large.
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay. Oh shit, wrong button, sorry. There we go.
All right. Excellent. So, our first creature will go first. It is one of the gnolls or seals or were seals that has pulled itself up on the back of the ship. The rest of the crew begins to run for cover downstairs, and this one will go past the wheel, head over here. And who's this?
Can I rotate when I see it coming?
Yeah, you can hear the footsteps flap, 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 flap on the wet deck as the gnoll launches himself at you, and he is wielding a short spear, which must have melded with his body.
Oh no.
So, you know what, Nick? Had it with it, right? The gnoll will take a stab at you with a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it does. And he will stab you for 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 1 from strength is 6 damage with his spear.
Ouch. Okay. I'm keeping track of my armor as well.
Okay.
So
and also, you should have 21.5 HP because you don't want to forget about that 0.5.
Oh, I've got it noted somewhere else.
Okay.
I can put it in here if you want.
No, as long as you've got it noted somewhere.
Oh, there you go.
I just don't want you to forget about it.
Yep.
All right. Anton, it is your turn.
Anton is going to go over here, turn around.
Yep.
He's going to attack with his war spear and do a shield punch to knock him off. So attack first, then shield punch to like knock him down.
Yeah, the seal's like on the railing. He's got the spear in his teeth, and he's pulling himself up. So go ahead and use your shield bash.
There's the attack.
Oh, with the spear is a critical hit.
There's the damage. That
clear by 9, so roll me another 2d4. Yeah, it won't auto roll quit. You have to roll that on your own.
Plus there.
Total of 9 damage to the were seal.
And then here is the shield punch.
Whoa, that guy's got a lot of life.
That one is not.
And it is a complete miss. Yes, you stab this gnoll with the spear enough that he begins to fall backwards off the ship. You go to hit him with the shield to fully knock him off and just run into the railing. He will fail his strength check and tumble back down into the water.
Nice.
As Tyrael takes his turn.
When we said, how do opportunity attacks work in this game in 2E? Is it just when your back is turned, or?
Anytime that you sort of expose yourself in a weakened position. So if you turn your back on someone, if you're like trying to crawl up something when someone's standing right above it, that sort of stuff.
So if I want to move back from this creature and go behind this one, would I provoke an opportunity attack?
No, because this guy's still climbing up.
Yeah, okay. I would like to do that, and then moving behind this guy, I would get a +2 to hit?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I'll take a swing at this guy here. So 19.
19 will easily hit the knoll in the back.
And then 11 damage.
Ooh,
I don't clear by enough for double damage?
Blow. No, you'd have to clear by 10.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah. It's a hefty blow to the back of the seal as his ally pulls himself up onto deck and is conveniently right behind your brother. And will launch at your brother with his spear.
It's alright, Nick's got like 29 AC now.
22 plus 2 for back attack is 24 to hit.
Clears by 8.
But, okay, not 10, though, so it's not a crit. It's a regular hit. For 5 damage total. It's a glancing blow to the side of your ribs. You can feel them, like, bending under the pressure, the flesh between them ripping apart. Your turn comes along, Imric, but you're in not great
Wait,
condition.
holy shit, really?
What?
I didn't realize you took so much damage.
Yeah.
Good thing he's got a high HP.
Okay, I will take my attack then on this knoll in front of me.
The one up the stairs?
Yeah, the one where I saw the traffic is down here. So, longsword versus large. Just hold +1 to damage for being... +1 to hit and damage for being magic, right? 17.
17 will hit.
8 damage.
Right. Where is... 8 damage to the knoll before you. Weakens him greatly. The next knoll is the one in the water. He's been knocked off the ledge. Above him is Anton. And the knoll will just transform back into a seal and disappear beneath the waves.
See ya.
And we can roll initiative for the next round. Oof.
Sorry, I'm just checking the initiative on a spell. Okay, let's hope this works.
Okay, 12, 7, 15. Initiative with hold person.
Don't worry about it. It's bad.
It is bad. Imric.
Alright, I cast invisibility. Pew! And I move over here.
All right, you, my friend, are invisible.
Oh god. Should be
Here you are, hidden and invisible. Whoosh.
Thank you.
The next one up is the Knoll, who sees you disappear in front of him and is going to make attacks in your square, wildly thrashing about with his spear, trying to find you and kill you. But you are not there to be found. Tyrael.
Wait, which one was thrashing about? The one behind him?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this one is
He's
now
just in
facing
this
me, right?
spot now. Yeah, this one has, now that that one's invisible, is going to have turned to face you. Well, I don't know, his brother's slashing around over here. He'll at least put his back to the back of the ship, so you'll be on his flank. It'll be a +1 instead of a +2 bonus to hit.
Gotcha. Am I missing anything from my 2-hit calculations? Like, am I supposed to be getting a +2 to hit for my fighter levels or anything?
Yeah, that's in the from level in the upper right-hand corner.
From level, hit adjust.
So you get 3 from level, then you are You get +1 from your magic weapon.
Gotcha.
That should be about right. +4 to hit.
Okay, I understand. I have to drop my bag for that though, right? If I'm heavy encumbrance, it severely impacts. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha. All right. I will take a swing at this guy then. We've already rolled initiative, so my attack 23.
23 will clear. You get a +1 for flanking attack, right?
Yep.
So it's a 24, which will clear by 10 for a double crit. Roll me 3 times damage dice. We'll ignore the ones on the end of those. So 6 + 10 + 6 is 12, and 10 is 22.
Wait, why do we ignore the one at the ends of those?
Because that's a +1 for the magic, and that only gets added once.
Gotcha.
Just the base die gets tripled.
Gotcha. All right.
So 22 damage to the were seal will all but kill it.
After that, I'm gonna move over here.
Yeah, it is a tremendous blow all the way through the creature, twisting the blade and pulling it back out. The were seal drops to his knees and looks a little bit more healthy, actually, on his turn, and will take a disengage action to disappear into the water, leaving us with Anton.
I guess I'm casting a hold person at one person, so it should get a -2 on its roll.
Yep. And here's its saving throw. It is a 7. -2 is a 5, which is definitely a failure. The were seal is held.
Yeah, for... Oh, it's 2 rounds per level. Sorry, I don't know why I rolled. Yep, so it'll be for fucking 8 rounds. It'll be held.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We'll go and finish it off.
Yeah, we can just kill it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If combat's over, we can just kill it.
Yeah, I mean, the other ones have disappeared back underneath the water, and this one's just held on the deck. What do you want to finish it off? Who wants to finish it off? Who wants to do the honors?
I'll stay invisible, so somebody else.
Yeah, I can do it.
Oh, okay.
I walk up and do you want me to start making rolls or?
No, you can just bring your blade across its neck and split it open.
Okay.
The creature will drop to the ground.
I'll look to Tyrael. Should we burn it?
I guess, or kick its body out over the ship, whatever you want to do, I don't care.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I saw one of them regenerating its wounds, I say, from the back of the ship.
I'm sure there's thousands of gnolls out here in these waters, so it's up to you, I don't care.
I'll light a, well, there should be like I don't know. Is there like a metal part of the ship anywhere, or is it all wood?
It's a wooden ship.
How high is one of these? Like, can we chuck it onto one of these ice floes,
these?
maybe?
So yeah, some of these ice floes are about even with the deck. You guys could heave ho, arms and feet together with a 1, 2, 3 toss.
I'll throw it over there, and then we'll light it on fire and let it burn.
How do you light it on fire?
I'm sure we have a torch on the ship, right?
Yeah. But like, if you,
Oh,
but like a person doesn't
have
like,
any
it's
stuff on
not
it.
flammable.
Whoa, no. I mean, I've got oil though. I think. Hang on.
Also, for future reference, the way that we've ruled ships in the past, you can set something on fire on top of a ship. It's not like dried wood that's all going to instantly become inflamed. Like, it should be easy to control, right?
Certainly.
Yeah.
But like, you would never set a fire on top of your ship because it will damage the ship and you'll need to repair it. Like,
okay.
I
it won't
oil
sink
as
the
well.
ship, but you would never like just. You could replace the seats of your car, but you'd never start a bonfire in your car.
Okay.
I've got 3 pounds of lantern oil. Can we use that to burn it?
You can char the outside, but like incinerating a body is pretty tough. And the lantern oil you have is mostly vegetable oil, so it doesn't burn particularly well.
Maybe setting it on fire is not going to work. Help me cut off its head.
Let's cut off its head and we'll just chop it into like 1,000,000 pieces. It should be fine.
I think cutting off its head I'll probably do.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, you hack its head from its shoulders.
I mean,
Chuck
do we
the
have
body
a
and the
fire-
head over side.
Do we have a fire on the ship we could chuck its head into?
There is a small stove in the kitchen specifically
let's-
for cooking,
Yeah,
and then
let's
there's
not
some
do
oil
that.
lamps around.
Let's not do that. Okay, cut its head off and throw the head off one side and the body off the other.
Does it look edible? Like the body, I guess? It's like a seal, right? Or
It's happening again.
Seal right now, but like, I mean, I guess anything's edible, right? Your brother is edible, technically.
Good answer. All right. we should keep an eye on. We don't want to get surprised by those things in the night.
True.
Let's get some set up some. Should we set up light stones so we can keep watch more effectively?
Let's just put our phantom candle out. They shouldn't come on the deck after that, yeah?
Good idea.
What do
We'll
you tell
explain
the
to
people on the ship what this is? Yeah.
We'll explain it.
Okay.
We'll explain what it is and how it is a candle that helps us stay safe in the night. It's going to look like a thing, but you don't believe in it, and it won't attack you. It'll be fine.
Do you need a minimum level of intelligence to be fooled by a candle? Like, if you were to show that candle, will like a dog or something really stupid be fooled by it?
Really good question. It's a magical phantasm, so it should probably work on anything that is intelligent enough to, like, perceive threats. Probably not on a golem or an ooze or an undead, but like a dog is smart enough to realize what a threat is. And
Okay, gotcha,
Yeah.
okay.
That makes sense. Yep, we'll put our candle on the deck inside the lantern. We'll
Yeah.
put it somewhere, and I can even guard it. Like, we can even guard it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. All right.
Okay.
The party
Well-
goes back to resting and waiting.
Anton,
the
can I get
ice
some
Yeah, I'm
healing?
going to toss some healing on for you.
Thank you.
I think it's 1d8. Let's roll 2d8. I'm giving you 2 healing spells. Take 5.
Okay.
Can I command you to feel better?
I already feel much better, thank you.
Okay.
Get over it.
True.
Fine.
Chill.
All right. The next day, ice flows open up a little bit, enough that you can navigate further south. And by the end of the day, you can see an island appearing in the distance as the fog sort of thins out and a little bit of wind picks up. The crystals floating in the air rain down gently on you, giving everything like a very nice, small sheen of ice on them. Your ship captain will tell you that by tomorrow you should make it to the island. So tonight is your last day of preparations.
Okay, I'm going to give him 3 healing spells. You're at max.
Boom. Thank you.
And then for that day, I will only have a light, an endure cold, and then 2 hold persons left.
All right. Good work, Captain. I'm glad we didn't go with the robots.
True.
I didn't think it was a great idea, but y'all seem pretty impatient. What did you want out here on this island anyway?
Ice.
You know, there's
Ice?
you know the kingdom's doing some scouting of Caledonia, right?
We've heard that there are people down here.
Mm-hmm. We're just following up on some leads.
Anything interesting?
Well, maybe I can tell you after we've been there, but I'm not supposed to divulge.
I'll pull out my.
We're risking our ass out here for you, right? Freezing.
And you're getting paid handsomely for it.
Pull out my Porvin's magic cubes. We're looking for these babies down here, and put them in
He
his
looks
hand.
at the rocks.
They're cold. They're
Everything's cold.
Well, these stay cold even in the hottest of locations. And these babies are hidden all out here. So, as I said, we're looking for some ice. The queen.
You're getting paid well enough. I'm afraid that not knowing what exactly it is we're here for is part of your job down here.
I already told him.
All right. Say no more. Say no more. And the next day, you will arrive at the island. You can come up to a spot kind of close that you're going to be able to disembark upon. They will... they're going to have to like launch a little skiff off the side and row you the remaining distance to shore, since the water is uncomfortable and it's not good to swim through this stuff. Too cold. You'll freeze to death. Well, not immediately, but on the other side.
Say to the captain, any idea how big this island is?
A few miles across.
Okay, thank you.
Well, see you in a little bit.
Hopefully we'll only be here a day or two.
Well, we'll wait for you for a week.
Sounds good.
All right.
A week sounds good, yeah. We'll, if things are going to take longer than that, I think. Is there any way we could give a signal? That we're still okay and just waiting, or?
You're a wizard, right?
Yeah.
Can you cast Fireball?
I cannot.
We'll see that from miles away.
Yeah, I know, but no, I can't.
Oh.
I should be able to cast a light on a pebble or something, and we could attach it to an arrow, and I could shoot it up in the night sky, and you should see it, right?
That's a good point. We'll fire a magically lit arrow into the sky.
All right. Well, we'll keep a lookout. If there's a bright arrow in the sky, that means
we're coming.
Keep waiting.
We're coming?
Yeah, we're coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This is the next day, correct? I can have my spells back?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And you also recover 1 HP, Nick, if you didn't get to full.
I know, I'm full now. It's good.
Oh, you're full now. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Neal, can I recast armor on the day after the
As
fight?
long as you have the components. Because it takes a scrap of blessed leather, right?
Okay, let me just check the old character sheet.
Moon, can you link me that thing that had all the proficiencies on it?
Yes, I do.
Moon or Nick, either one.
Yeah, let Nick do that. I don't remember where that is.
Okay.
I'll find it. Hang on.
Sorry.
Neal, can you link it? Quick, please find it. I know it's on RegalGoblins.
There was a doc that had like all of the proficiencies.
Yeah. Do you want the descriptions of them or just the list of them?
The descriptions are. I can't. Or is one-handed weapon style? Is that in the book? In the normal players?
Yeah, it's going to be in the combat and tactics.
Okay, gotcha.
Not
I'll find
the player's handbook.
Should be in like the purple worm thing, yeah?
Yeah, it'll be in purple
Yeah.
one.
I don't know where that is.
Well, here you are at the ice floe. It's time for you guys to grab any rations you need and disembark. And when we come back on the other side of a break, we will do our first adventures on the ice.
All right.
See you in a minute.
I'll be right back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. Our party sets out across the ice on their first day. Did you guys bring food? So you're going to need to eat.
Good berries, right?
No, there's no berries around here to pluck that are fresh, so that's out. So yes, we had to have brought food with us.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So 2 pounds per person per day. Figure out who's going to carry what and how you're going to haul it all.
How far are we expecting to have to walk?
The island's not that big. You should be able to cut across it in one day, although the snowy conditions might impede your movement.
I say we take, what, like 3 or 4 days worth each?
3 days should be more than enough each.
Yeah. I don't need food, so I can hold rations for people.
Just a thought. What if there's like a blizzard or something like that and we get snowed in somewhere?
Then we die.
No, we'll be fine then. It'll just be hard.
Yeah. All right. So, 2 pounds a day, Neal, did you say?
Mm-hmm. Per
right.
person per day.
I got my rations.
Yeah, I have 2 extra rations for people if we need them, but yeah.
Rations are 2 pounds?
Yep.
Yep, okay, gotcha. I got mine.
Off we go then.
Onwards.
And nobody's like heavily encumbered, are you?
I'm heavy encumbered.
Just medium.
Medium.
Heavy. You got a problem with that, Koibu?
How heavily encumbered are you?
Heavy. So he's moving at movement speed 4 instead of 12.
Okay, never mind. Wait. I need somebody to take 7 pounds of shit off of me.
Let's see.
Yeah. Having fun yet, Nick? Just like the old days?
Just like the good old days. I'm basically at heavy encumbrance, so I can't take anything else.
You need 7 pounds?
Hold on, wait. My understanding, my movement speed difference is the difference between 6 and 4, between medium and heavy.
Yeah. We're all medium, so it's only
It's only a
2
little
pounds.
less.
No,
Yeah,
I
it
can
might
take
a couple
it.
days, then.
Do you want to take my rations?
Can you put 2 pounds somewhere? Like in the bag of holding, can you put like 2 pounds away?
The bag of holding is currently holding 40 pounds. Actually, I can put these in the bag of holding. Hold on.
Okay, that'd be good.
2
What are you going to put in the bag of holding?
My food.
The bag of holding is coin purse sized, right? I guess you could pull, like, you could shove little bits of food down in there.
Like sandwiches.
Okay, it'll be
stuff,
awkward.
Right?
Yeah, as long as you don't need to get to your food in an emergency, it'll work.
Should be fine.
Perfect.
Cool.
Oh no, you're still.
Yeah, I'm still heavy. Where does my
pound and a half off.
How do I see my? What is my total weight?
Right next to encumbrance, there's that weights box. The right column is the sum. So when you check the bag, you can see that the sum goes up to 94.5.
Oh, so I just need to lose like 1.5 pounds then, right?
1.5 pounds.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the grappling hook in there as well, which should fit. Yeah.
No.
No. How big? No.
No, because it's like it comes up and then it sprouts out on the top. So
Give it to me. I'll hold it.
Okay, that's.
How
fine.
much does that weigh? 1 pound?
It's fine. I'm gonna put the
4.
spyglass in there.
Okay.
Spyglass will fit.
Good.
Okay. Sorry, hold on one second. Okay, I'm medium.
There you go. Okay. Our party sets forth.
All right. I say I can probably find the location of the maze, but to maximize the effectiveness of my spell, I suggest that we walk about a mile inland.
What a grand idea, brother.
Sounds good.
We're planning on sleeping before we do the maze, correct?
It's
very-
probably wise. We make it to the maze, rest for the night, yeah.
I have very useful spells if we take a night's rest, yeah.
Coletta said there's going to be traps, so...
I have find traps, which I think could be very useful for this.
I can
Sounds
also
like
theoretically
useful.
find traps, but
Yeah, hopefully between the two of you, we can avoid walking into any pit traps or being impaled by any arrows or
True.
what else we've walked into so far in these hellish places.
We should be good this time.
Mm-hmm.
Let us set off then.
Excellent. All right. It is... Where's my 2d8?
Oh, Anton is also just wearing normal clothing. He's not in heavy winter gear, and he looks just fine.
Sure. Good, good. Nick, would you roll me d8 plus 6, and then divide it by 2 for how far you can move today through the light weather, the snow drifts that are much deeper than you expected them to be. D8 plus 6 divided by 2 total.
3.
Ooh, 3.5 miles today.
Okay, well, I only want to get a mile in before I cast this spell.
Okay. Yeah. By midday, you have made it at least a mile inland.
Okay. I withdraw my compass, and I mutter the magical incantations of the locate landmark spell. I close my eyes. I hold the compass up in the air, and I imagine the kobolds and the gnolls and the ice ferrets, or whatever the fuck else probably lives here. And I summon their knowledge into my brain, and I say to myself, where is the Minotaur's maze?
Put your spell in.
Yes. Sorry. Still getting used to this newfangled.
Okay, draws on the knowledge of all creatures within range and poses a subconscious question. All right. Range is 1 mile. So you get a focus. To your southwest is the direction that you need to head, more like south by southwest.
Okay. I look to the compass, and I turn around until it's facing southwest.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, it's this direction. Let's go. I think we've still got most of the day left. Hopefully we can get there.
yeah, let's go.
Well, can I get a perception check from everybody in the party?
I'm gonna max roll this, guys. Okay, no problem.
The dump stat.
Wait, low is best, right?
Don't worry, guys. 7 perception, Imric. Saving the day.
Great.
Roll
You
one.
trudge through the snow, the wind blowing at your face. the cold eating at your ears. Crunch, crunch, crunch. But little do you guys notice. Behind you, slithering on the ground, is a dastardly monster.
I don't notice with a 24, no?
Not with a 24, no.
You need to 26 to see ice ferrets.
You needed a 28 to see this.
Ice ferrets, yeah, shit.
Yes. The Caledonian ooze slithers along the ground towards you guys, coming after you, feeling your warmth from miles off. Would you all roll me a d20, please? Which one of you is the warmest right now? Should be a con check. Screw the d20. Con checks across the board. Who's maintaining their heat the best? It's not
Can I argue that it would be me because of my Iron Vigil or whatever? But
oh, it's probably gonna be you. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely MrMouton here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Coming up
probably
behind
good.
you, lurking on the ground, is a Caledonian ooze, and it will reach out to grab you from behind. With a total of a 21 to hit.
From back, yep.
Yes, sticking to you. On a hit, the creature sticks itself to a target and pulls itself closer, starting to crawl up and over the creature. You will take a little bit of damage. You're going to take 1 point of damage as this sticky thing latches onto the back of your leg and then starts to wrap itself around you, and you can feel it soaking into your clothing, sliding down into your boot, trying to slide up your pants or underneath your armor, getting into all those places, covering you directly. And it begins to burn you.
Wait, is it the creature itself? Do we see this, or?
Well, I think Anton calls out in pain when his flesh starts getting disintegrated by this thing that attached itself to him.
Anton, I know you're cold. I told you to wear your goddamn coat. What's wrong?
There's something on me. There's something on me, and it'll start.
What do you mean? You look fine.
I guess racking his brain. He's probably cast Cause Fear before, which is what I have prepared. It doesn't say anything about creatures other than undead. I guess that this would be maybe an undead, but I think it would just be too dumb to cast that. So I guess I'm gonna try and pull it from me. It's the only thing I can think of. So yeah.
Well, we're gonna bring out tokens just so we can see HP totals. But this will be more of a theater of the mind fight, since it's more about crawling on you than actually positioning and moving around.
Yeah. And is this a lake actually, right here? Or
we're not in this spot. You're just in the tundra somewhere else.
Is there a lake?
No. Okay. Nope. There's snow, lots and lots of snow, some hills, maybe a couple of trees, a lot of rocks.
Anton, where is it?
It's all over me or whatever. And I'll just start pulling at the armor. I guess to undoff it.
Well, we're gonna need to roll initiative because this thing is monstrous.
Can I see it, Neal?
What do you want?
Yes, you can see it. It is sort of just like a thin film running up your brother's leg. You can see it in contrast to his pants, which are, they've got the brown of the leather on them with little snow on them, but this creature is pure white and sort of like a bluish tint. And now that it's on him, you can see it quite well, but you could not see it at all when it was just cruising across the snow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, Anton's just gonna try to fucking roll it around and get it off. 1d10 plus 3.
Yes. 1d10 plus 3. Very good.
To try to help him just remove it, what kind of initiative am I rolling here?
Probably d10 plus 3. You got a 6 on your initiative here, and you got a 7. All right, Anton, you are the first to go. What are you going to do?
Fuck off.
Yeah, you reach down and grab the thing. Give me a strength check.
Good.
It sticks to you. It grabs onto your hands. You try to pull it off of you, and now all you've done is attach your hands to the thing, which now starts sliding up your hand and your glove, reaching for your arm. And your hand is now stuck sort of to your legs. More stuck to the creature, which is stuck to your legs. There's an elasticity to it, but it sticks to you like oil or tar or something like honey. Material.
Can we talk real quick about the grappling hook? When you grapple onto something, if you push a button, does it like pull you in like a cool grappling hook or what?
No, you have to then pull yourself up. It's not like a batarang or whatever.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. I guess can I just be trying to like pull it off of him, right? Is the only thing I can really do, yeah?
Yeah, you run up and grab hold of it. Give me a strength check. Oh, that is a hell of a strength check there. You can grab onto the creature and start to pull and tug, and you can pull enough to free your own hands and free yourself, but like you're only like pulling off little bits of the creature. You're not pulling the whole thing off of it. Just like a little slime and ooze comes off in your hands. But you do not stick to him. And it's relatively ineffective to rip it off him.
Okay.
Imric.
I take out my wand and I start blasting. 7 damage.
You blast the creature.
Yes.
Wonderful. The creature is just a nice little thin film on Anton, so the creature will take a little bit of damage, and then Anton will take the rest.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yeah, it's a thin film. I don't know if you remember the Caledonian oozes. You only fought 1 or 2 of them in the past.
I
but
didn't
they
have magic missile,
strange
but
properties.
Can I not aim for the thickest part of it? It looks quite big on the map.
If you're aiming for the thickest part, be careful you don't hit my dick and stay. I'm so sorry.
No, it's like sliding up him, and you magic missile the thing, and the thing will take about half the damage. I'll round up for the creature, and the rest will go through to Anton, who is underneath it. Making attacks at someone, you're going to take 3. Attacks at someone who's coated with an ooze or a slime is going to be a dangerous and difficult process.
We're going to be chugging healing potions.
Uh-huh. On the oozes round. Each round, it automatically does an additional 1d4 damage. For example, on the first round, on a hit, it does 1d4. The next round, it does 2d4 damage as it crawls up your body and coats you with more and more of its sticky acidic fluid. You'll take 3 points of damage as it burns away your flesh.
When you say
But
burn,
next round, you're gonna...
is it like a fiery kind of burn, or is it like an acidy kind of burn?
More like a chemical burn. Yeah. Digestive enzyme burn.
Okay.
And let's roll initiative for next round.
What's potion initiative? +5?
3.
Yeah.
No?
3, 5. It should be on the character sheet under
Modifiers?
Sure. Yeah, modifiers.
What are we gonna do?
Who's going first?
Going to do?
It's
I'm not doing my initiative yet.
I mean, I'm going to drink a potion of healing.
So just
That's a
keep
wise
blasting.
idea.
Yeah, I'm going to do the
Okay.
potion of just healing potion, yeah.
I mean, it's taken quite a bit of damage.
Can I tell my can I suggest to Anton to jump in the water?
There's no water.
There's no water. Yeah, this is just a sample map.
Oh, we don't have any water anyway?
Yeah. No. You're in the middle of you're a mile inland right now.
Oh, fuck.
I have no idea what to do.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I love throwing unusual monsters at people. I like to see what you guys handle. How you handle it.
There's the static axe. Can I discharge the electricity without like making an attack with it? Like if I just touch with it, will the electricity go off, or do I have to actually?
Oh wait.
It'll take an action to try and figure it out.
I'm gonna try and do this. Here we go. Big brain time.
Here, and you're going 13. Okay, Anton, you are the first to act. You've got your potion. You've pulled it out. You've got the cork off. Do you want to drink it right now?
Yes.
You're going first. All right.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Nice roll. Ultra potion.
12.5.
Material.
What? I mean, what do you want from me,
covered
Koibu?
in ooze. What the fuck are you gonna do? It's eating him from the outside and sticking to his surface. How are you going to fight this? Your normal hack and slash simply is not going to hurt the creature without hurting Anton.
Tyrael, it's eating him from the outside. What are you gonna do?
It burns. Help me.
He's being digested.
He's being digested, Tyrael. Do something.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. How do I get an ooze off this guy? You're the clerics.
Skin it off me.
Can I take my blade and like just kind of like shave his skin, but not like skin him? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Right. You want to like just kind of pry the creature off of it,
or not, or like if you were to put like the flat end of a blade and then like just kind of like go down his arm. Or
right.
Yeah.
Give me just a regular weapon attack for how skilled you are at doing this.
Wait, would this be a called shot or no?
No, this is just going to be just a skill with a blade sort of check here. 12 ain't bad. You can get the edge of the blade right against him and sort of shove it and shear it. And roll me... Let's see, this is your magical weapon, right?
Correct.
Yeah, roll me damage with your weapon.
Versus large or normal?
Versus normal.
I'm sorry.
9 damage. Excellent. Your magical slashing weapon will deal half damage to this creature in this route, so it'll take 4. Well done.
Anton doesn't take damage.
No, Anton doesn't take any damage, but you managed to scrape part of it off. The rest of it like begins to stick to your blade as you shave this first section off, so your blade gets sort of like gummy and is sort of now stuck to the creature on the side of it. You know, you shave part of it off and the back of the blade sticks to this thing, and now your weapon is kind of like stuck to the back of Anton's leg, but you did manage to shave off 4 HP worth of damage. Imric.
All right, I'm gonna go shove my charged up axe just like into it. I'm just gonna try and zap it. Hopefully, like maybe it'll disable it and even give Anton a chance to escape. So I'm not attacking. I'm just gonna like push the axe into it and let it zap him. So I'm not gonna get the D8 axe damage, but I'm hoping I'll still get the D6 electricity damage.
Yeah. Let's see. What would be an appropriate something to figure this out? Are we talking weapon attack roll or like intelligence check? What is the? How would you? What's the check that you would like to lawyer to see if you can use this axe in this unconventional way for the first time ever?
Well, I kind of feel like it's just whether it works or it doesn't. Like, is it conductive? Will it conduct the electricity through itself and into Anton? In which case, maybe they both take the damage. How does it like? Will the electricity like make its nerves like spasm so it can no longer sort of control itself? Maybe it's stunned for a round and it'll fall off. I don't really think it's going to be hard to do. It's just a case of how it works.
And if it kills,
that's what I'm saying. Is that you got to figure out how to make it work, right? Because if it only hits on an attack, if you set the axe down, it doesn't go off. So how would you to like make it be an attack without like just chopping Anton's leg off? There's going to probably be some sort of trick, maybe an intelligence check, maybe a weapon attack.
Yeah, like some way to make the electricity go off without it being like a chopping attack. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it would be like just a shove with it, like just like shove it into him or into this creature. But I'll
so make me. You can make me a weapon attack or an intelligence check. Your call.
I think a weapon attack makes more sense than an intelligence check.
Go for it. You only need to hit its terrible AC of 8. So you do it. Yeah, sure enough, you can get the blade next to it and sort of push, and the whole thing will electrocute and zap. So you can do D6 damage to the ooze.
Does it make it spaz out or anything like that?
It does sort of like spaz for a moment. Anton, you feel electricity running up and down your legs. Your hairs begin to stand on end where the creature hasn't yet oozed all over you, but now it's like in your boot and along your feet, and it is going to do 3d4 damage to you now that it's covered like from your foot to the top of your thigh. I guess that's to your abdomen.
Yeah.
Digest. There's another d4. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9 damage. You will take 9 damage, Anton, as the thing disintegrates you slowly but surely. And we'll roll initiative for the next round.
You don't have any fire spells, brothers?
Nope.
No way to burn this creature off or remove it from...
I mean, I could light a torch. You know that's gonna work?
How much is the read a scroll? What's the initiative?
Wait, the creature seems to be absorbing the skin by just touching it. Can I touch my finger to the creature without taking a full action to see if it like hurts my finger to just touch the ooze? Like it feels like it's dissolving the surface, kind of.
Your finger will stick to the ooze, and you won't take a lot of damage right away, but eventually you're gonna start taking damage.
But like
it's just the tip of your finger.
I feel like a sensation, like it's starting to bubble.
Yeah, you feel it's almost like a numbing sensation at first.
Would you say this is like a poison sensation?
I don't know what that means.
Can I? Okay, I have two ideas. Either I'm using a scroll of neutralized poison on it, which I don't think is gonna work, or I'm scroll of ethereal innocing the fuck out of here.
I have an idea. I will use a potion.
But yeah, you can use a potion, but I'm yeah. Go ahead.
What is a potion? 1d10 plus 3.
1d10 plus 5.
Plus 5 to use a potion?
Yeah, I need to know what potion you're using before
I'm gonna
figure it out.
If it's absorbing everything that it's like touching or whatever, can I pour the poison potion on it? And it just absorbs the poison?
Well, there's only one way to find out. What are you gonna do, Anton? Is it potion time? Is it healing potion time?
Hold on, I gotta think. What is the what's the initiative for a scroll?
That's what I'm trying to look up right now.
Roll low. Anton, whatever you do.
Yeah, I need to roll really low, and I don't think the potion of poison is gonna work for me very well.
Do we have like can we set it on fire? Do we have like a torch we have lit or something?
Yeah, we have candles.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pour lantern oil on it.
Okay, you do that. I can't use a turn to feed him a potion, can I? Assuming he's still awake. Can I do that?
You can hand him a potion that he can take for his turn. Yeah,
but
half the initiative is like getting it out.
Well, I have another potion to heal. I'm just I'm worried now if I use a scroll of etherealness that it's gonna come with me.
I'm gonna make a cold shot and chop off both of his legs.
I assume it would. So at this point, I think I'm going to do an extra healing potion of 3d8 plus 3.
Yeah, I think that's what you've got to do, man. Do that.
Yeah. The ethereal potion would
roll
be really
fucking
bad.
low. Oh, you rolled an 8.
So.
I think that means you're okay, actually. I think that means you're okay.
The things go off at the same time is what it means.
How does that work?
Yeah, so you should be fine, I think.
Should be fine. Okay, so Anton, you go at the same time as the ooze. What are you doing?
I'm drinking a healing potion.
Roll me some healing potion damage. Or anti-damage.
18.
Whoa, you took a potion of extra healing.
Correct.
You're not fucking around. Okay.
Wait, but it happens at the same time, so that extra will still come off the damage it does to you.
Should.
Yes. So what were you on? You were on...
I was on 3.5.
You were on 3. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was on 3.
So you were 12 down, so it's got 6 extra. The thing did 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
So just 3 more.
Yeah. Bring you down to 12. Oh, that initiative, that same time, actually worked.
Very good. Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Good lawyering, Nick.
He'll scream out, I need another potion. I'm out. Extra healing. It's burning me.
I need your strongest potions.
As a free action and movement, I'm going to also... It's snow on the ground, so I'm going to, like, fucking roll and see if that does anything.
Totally nothing. Yeah, you drink your potion, you roll on the ground, this creature lives in the ice.
That's fine.
It's at home there. No effect. Emmerich.
Okay, I think it takes a turn, right? I'm going to light a torch.
All right. You light a torch. You get it going. Tyrael.
Oh, fuck it. Can I light a torch as well?
You can both light torches, yeah.
Or no, wait. I'm sorry.
You both have a torch.
Potion.
Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was doing the potion action. I'm sorry. Can I? I'm gonna hand you 1 potion of 2d4 plus 2. Okay.
Can I get the better one?
That's all I have.
Oh, okay, I'll take that then.
No, I'm saving the better one for a rainy day. Yeah.
Alrighty then. It's initiative time.
Anton will look at Emmerich and just scream like, anything but fire. No, please.
It's the only way, Anton. I'm sorry.
Brother, no!
It's the only way. You're dying. I have no choice.
Tyrell, you making a torch attack against him? No, you're
I gave
doing
him the
potions and
potion.
stuff. Yeah. What are you gonna do for this turn?
You know, I think I'm...
He's dying, Tyrell.
What do you want me to do about it?
Wash your hands of it, Tyrell.
Wash my hands of it?
Yeah, it's not your problem at this point.
You're not making saves or anything. You're just taking straight damage?
It's
Correct.
just damage.
And no... not rolls to hit or anything.
Nope, it's on him, it's eating him, and it does an extra d4 damage every round as it absorbs more and more of him. As it crawls over his body further and further.
Are there wheelchairs in this time period?
Not on this island, they're not.
I'll shave some more.
All right. Oh, God, terrible initiative, but it's okay. Anton, you're first.
Correct. I'm gonna do a cause light wounds
Ooh.
on the ooze.
Good shit, man.
So
That's
here's
good.
one.
All right, you lay your hand on the ooze. Your hand will now be stuck to the ooze. Roll me 1d8 for how much damage you do directly to it. It'll take all 6 points of damage. No reduction of any kind. It begins to like shrivel. The bottom end of it that it was on the snow kind of plops off of you. It's just the patch that's on your leg now. Imric.
All right. My bag's open in front of me. I shuffle inside. I pull out my lantern oil. Take out the cork. Run over to him. I'm holding the torch aloft. I start pouring the lantern oil on the bits that I think is mostly ooze rather than Anton. But
He just holds in the snow. It's so hard to tell what's what, and it's in his clothes, underneath his skin.
okay.
Harvey!
Fire, brother!
Harvey dead!
Oh, I'm gonna save you. I light it on fire.
Oh!
You're damning me.
Stop, drop, and roll.
The oil is only mildly effective. It is not petroleum-based oils. They are vegetable-based oils, so they will sort of like pop and sizzle, but they really need to be heated before they'll actually really catch fire.
Oh, well, okay.
But you will do damage with the torch, so roll me 1d4.
Double damage, double damage, double damage.
Roll well. Oh, it's not so great. However, the ooze, as mindless, will continue to consume until dead. It has a % chance to drive. Fire has a % chance to drive back the creature, equal to 4 times the damage dealt. For example, 5 points of damage gives it a 20% chance that the ooze will recoil and flee. So you rolled a 1.
Okay, come on.
You got a 4% chance.
So he rolls like a
Do you want
100,
we want-
4 lower.
Low.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Nick's
The
shitty
torch.
rolls finally coming in handy.
Sizzle
I've been training for this my entire life.
pops on his leg and then just like pops off of him and tries to slither away through the snow, avoiding the fire, which is far too intense. 4% chance. 4% chance.
Nailed it.
All right.
All right, wait. Does he get away at 1 round?
It has pretty good movement in the snow, but it's also pretty badly damaged. Tyrael still has his turn.
Does it look like it's just
Tyrael?
fucking off, like just running away?
Yeah, you just kind of like bounding over the snow and away from you guys.
Okay, yeah. I'll just how does this work in 2E? So like I was going to attack it while it was on MrMouton, but now it's clearly been driven back and it's running away. Am I
You
obligated
can
to
make an
attack?
opportunity attack.
Oh, okay.
You had your sword ready,
Sure.
and it's running.
Do I get 2 attacks?
You'll get an opportunity attack, and then on your turn, you can catch up to it, probably, and make another attack with a charge at the least.
Okay, just
An 8 is all you need to hit it. It's an ooze.
Oh.
It's very easy. And you will do 1 point of damage, because it takes half from magical slashing. And then on your turn, you can charge after it. And make your regular attack.
Okay.
That was opportunity.
For my regular attack, do I get to make 2 since I made 1 attack before? Since I get 3 attacks
You
for
didn't
2
make
rounds?
one attack last round.
has to
You
be
made one as an
consecutively?
opportunity attack.
Wait, does Nick get an opportunity attack as well with his torch? Or no?
Yeah, it should do right.
He's
I
leaving.
suppose, yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm
Make
next
an
to you,
opportunity
yeah.
attack with a torch.
So it's just D20 plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 to him.
Got him.
9 will hit. 1d4 damage.
3.
3, that's barely alive. Steven will hit it. Will
20.
crit it. Roll me double damage. You clear by 10. So 6 and 3 is 9. Divided by 2 will be enough to put the ooze down. And the ooze breaks apart and dies.
Anton, are you okay? I go to start checking you for birds. Oh no, you're just scared. You're all disfigured. You look horrible. Oh no, wait, no, it's just that's how it was before.
You're
okay.
In the snow.
You're okay.
Is it gone? Is the fire off?
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
God.
Come on, get up. Get up.
He'll stand up.
I brushed the
Pat himself off.
You're okay.
There are light wounds on himself. 28. Bring him back up to full. Sorry, I had to use the potions. I had to use a really good one too, but it was the only way.
I think
Thank
you'd be dead without it. Wow.
I'm looking pretty annoyed. You'd think they'd tell us if there were more of these types of creatures out here, no?
Yeah, right. I guess the scalp, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
There's just a fucking buffoon. Next time, if we run into one of these, we have the candle of the 2d4 fire damage. We could use that with an arrow.
The candle of the 2d4 and fire an arrow into you?
Yeah. I'll take it.
Let's hope we just make it this. No, we gotta sleep here tonight.
Wait, are you talking about the red candle, the flame arrow? Arrow dipped in flame deals 2d6 fire damage?
Oh, is it 2d6?
Yeah.
Yeah. It should at the very least make the ooze fuck off, right? Like
Hopefully,
chance, maybe, but yeah.
I barely touched it with that torch and it fucked off immediately, so I think it's terrified of fire.
It's true.
Look, let's keep going to this maze and find somewhere to rest all night.
We'll keep vigilant.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't bring Temmies.
Perception check.
Yes.
Yeah.
Across the board, please.
25.
Perception.
MrMouton. Yes, but Anton already killed it.
Gotcha.
Anton, you're a little wary, understandably so, after that last encounter. And as you hike forward, you see something coming towards you in the distance. It blends in with the terrain. It's hard to make out what it is. It sort of just looks like a lump in the ground. The lump is moving closer and closer. It's like maybe a quarter mile off. So a good distance, but still, close enough it could be dangerous.
I'll point it out.
Yeah.
Is it another one of those things?
No, it's way too big.
Let's just prepare for it, I guess. Maybe we could hide and...
There's...
Spyglass.
Wait, what do we see? In the...
Sort of like a lumpy figure in the distance in the snow. It's white, so it blends in with its surroundings, and you have a hard time seeing what it is, other than just like a weird lump.
And this is after looking through the spyglass?
No, this is before the spyglass.
Can I look through the spyglass?
You can see a very large, fleece white bear coming your way.
Are you seeing this, Emmerich? Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Wait, yeah. I see it. It looks kind of like a bear.
Are there any magical bears out here, or is it just a bear?
I don't know.
Probably
It
just
doesn't
a
say anything
bear.
about a bear. It's probably just a white bear. Anton, go and make friends with it.
Well, I didn't prepare that spell. But if it comes near us, I can make it go away. I can cause it fear.
Let's just get out of its way. Can we just divert off the path and...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys change paths, and the bear follows after you.
It looks like the
Get a good
bears.
look at it with the spyglass.
All
You
right,
can
look.
see it's a little thin. It looks hungry.
Okay.
Looks like it's really lacking for food out here. I mean, if the seals can turn into gnolls and fight back, bears must be kind of starved for food out in this place.
Well, I don't need these, and I'll pull out my rations. Maybe I can just throw him these, and he'll be good.
Well,
I don't need him because I have the iron vigil thing going.
I don't know how we do this, but in the real world, bears need like thousands of calories a day to eat. I don't know if like a little human-sized meal would satiate it for.
Well, that should be a ration for an entire day.
Yeah, but an entire day is gonna be like 2,000 calories, right? Don't bears eat like fucking 20,000 a day or some crazy shit? Or maybe I don't know.
Well,
Well,
it'll be
polar
4,000
bear-
calories, but
A polar bear can easily weigh 500, 600 pounds, so that probably needs about 3 times as much food as a normal person.
this will
Okay.
be like a light snack then. I can also cause it to fear and it'll fuck off, but it might come back.
The caloric needs of polar bears is about 12,000 calories per day. That's what I looked up.
Neal, I want to light a torch. And I don't know how much time I've got. I'll light one torch and like hand it to
pull out our candle, the phantom candle.
Wait, can't we just shoot arrows at it? It's a bear looking for food. He doesn't want to fight, no?
Yeah. The bear's trudging towards you, following his nose. You'll see it stop every now and then and sniff the air, and then continue heading upwind in your direction.
I do pull out the phantom candle, and I'm gonna let it start acclimating.
Okay. Sure. While he does that, I'd like to pull out my bow. Or Imric, actually, you have infinite arrows. Fire upon the bear.
Yeah.
Should run away.
Okay. I light a torch and hand it to you, and then I'll draw my bow and take a shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. 80 divided by 4, 1,320 divided by... Okay, so you can go ahead and take 2 full rounds. That's 4 shots at the bear before it'll get close enough that it's initiative time.
At a short distance or like normal distance?
The first shots are going to be at a quarter mile. 5,280 divided by 4 is 1,320 feet. Divided by yards is 440 yards. So it sounds like that's actually out of range.
Yeah.
Then the next round, it'll start at 260 yards because it can move 180 in a round.
Okay, so I can fire at it midway through its next round then, because it's 170 is the long range.
Is max range?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, yeah, so then you'll get 1 shot at it before it comes within initiative rolling range.
1 shot, 1 round.
1 shot, 1 round. Go.
1 shot or 1 round?
1 shot, because it's halfway through the round that it gets within range. I guess you could do a half win at the end. 2 shots, 2 shots.
Okay, I've still got 4... Wait. Where do I have them? I've still got 4 flaming arrows.
Just shoot normal arrows at it. It's just a bear.
No, man, it's a fucking polar bear. I will use 1 of my flaming arrows on it for my first shot.
It's a skinny, starving, puny, pathetic. Fuck. Oh my god.
The fire arrow goes wide. I just use this normal arrow for the second shot.
No, both your shots are completely wide. The little bit of wind that is here must be picking up your arrows and knocking them around. But by now, the candle has had 2 rounds to burn. And Anton, do you remember the rate at which that candle fills space? Is it 1 10 by 10 by 10 cube per round?
I don't have it on my sheet. It would be Steven who has that.
Where's the candle?
Yeah.
That should be on the candle sheet if it's there. But I don't think it is there because Nick or somebody was using it before.
Someone has that. I think Nick might.
Oh, I stay away from the candle sheet.
It intentionally wasn't in this bag of like on this candle sheet. Right. It was like because we'd gotten it, remember, on its own before we got all
it's in your lantern thing.
Are you looking up what it does, or?
We need to know if it's 1 10 by 10 by 10 square.
Oh, it's 1 turn, not a round. A turn, which is 10 minutes to fill a 10 by 10 by 10 cube.
Well,
so it's burning. It's going to start filling the area around you, but it's going to take a little while to really fill the area. And the bear's going to be within that range.
I think it's time to fight, boys.
I guess we gotta fuck a bear up, I guess.
Well, maybe. I don't know if you guys have other possible solutions to the bear problem.
Just kill it.
Does anyone have a... No.
I'm gonna blind it.
I gave Tyrael a torch. Tyrael, try to shoot it off with the torch.
Fuck no! I dropped the torch to the ground and I draw my sword.
Can I, Neal, since before we're in like the initiative or whatever, when it came in 120 yards, can I cast light on its eyes?
Absolutely. Yes.
The light.
He rolls a 4 on a saving throw. It totally whiffs. The bear is blinded. It'll paw at its face. It'll nuzzle its nose in the ground. It'll roar and thrash about. And you have the duration of the light spell where you are essentially invisible to it. What are you going to do?
Wait, let me roll initiative. I'm going to run up and attack it.
You guys are going to run up and kill it? I thought this was the avoid the bear strategy.
Wait, how long is it blinded for?
It's an hour +1.
Why the fuck would I let it walk around and come back and kill us again? We can kill it for free.
Yeah,
Might as well fucking kill
it was
it.
tracking us. Let's kill it, yeah.
Sorry, bear.
The animal murderer, Anton.
Prepare to die, bear. I'm going to stay a nice, safe distance with my bear.
So the bear's at, I don't know, 80 yards from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Normally you can move your movement rate in tens of yards per round. So if you're at movement rate...
Well, you can drop your bag.
Lightly
You drop your bag,
encumbered,
right? He drops his bag.
Yeah, I drop my bag.
I drop
for
my
sure.
bag.
Yeah.
For sure.
Excellent. I think most of you guys can run to it this round, but because the snow makes it difficult to move, you're sort of moving at half rate through the snow. So if your movement rate is 8, you can get 40 yards.
Can I do a charge attack with my Cloak of the Cheetah?
Yes, with your Cloak of the Cheetah, you can run up all the way to it. None of you guys have rings of free action or anything like that. Yeah? The free action should allow you to move on top of the snow without being impeded by it at all. So you can get to it this round. Cloak of the Cheetah can get to it this round because of the speed.
And I'm using my bow, so...
And you're using your bow.
This bear's fucked.
You guys get essentially a free round on it. Because the bear goes first, it's pawing around at the place, it's like scraping at its face, it's blind, it's freaking out, and then the party closes.
Since it's blind, can I get to its back? Or no?
Absolutely, but even if you're at its front, you get +4 because you're invisible to the bear.
Okay, then I'll just attack the bear.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do my regular attack, then my shield bash. There's the war spear. Miss, I would assume.
Miss.
-4 AC as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
-4 AC.
Then here's the shield punch.
The shield punch will do it. So the first slash with your sword kind of hits the fur. It's got this like thick hide, and the sword just glances off of it. The shield punch goes right into the side of its face for 1 point of damage, and the bear goes.
Am I rolling both attacks at
Yes.
once, or one attack at the end?
Go ahead, roll them all now.
So, should be 2 hits, I think.
15 and 24. The 15 will hit. The 24 will double crit.
Okay, so first one does 5 damage, and the second one does
3d8.
14.
Jeez.
This is with your bow, right? Shouldn't your bow be doing d6s, not d8s?
It's a long bow.
Yeah, but the long bow just increases the range. The arrow type is what indicates damage.
Oh, I've got that in the wrong. Sorry, then.
Yeah. It's alright. Just re-roll that last d6. The one that was an 8. We can keep the others. Alright. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage to the bear. It's a mighty blow.
And then, how do charge attacks work? Do you get like a +2 to hit or something?
+1 to hit.
+1 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then...
Wait, it's not +2?
It's +2 to hit, -1
+2 to hit.
AC.
Sorry.
Right, +2. And then, so I got
On top of your
+6 then?
4.
Because it's +4 for him being blinded, +2 with the charge attack?
Yeah.
So +6
Oh
plus
my God.
your normal 4 should be like a total of 10, right? That's a
it's
30.
fucked up.
I think you also double crit the bear. It's going to be 3d12 plus 1 damage.
Wait, you don't get +4 to hit and they get -4 AC. It's just that they get -4 to hit and AC.
It should be one or the other, I think.
Yeah, it's one or the other, yeah.
They get -4 AC and they get -4 to hit.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. It's still a double crit.
It's still a double crit. It has 14 AC. This was a double crit off the bat. All your bonuses at this point are pure gravy. So it's 3d12 plus 1 for damage. Because you're using a weapon that does d12 against large.
So sick. This could be highest damage so far in the game. Let's go, Steven.
All right, rolling 3d12 plus 1.
Plus 1. Can't believe you guys are going to kill my bear right away.
Ugh.
19 damage. So it's still pretty fucking good, though.
Jesus. It is still alive, but the bear's now got like an arrow in the throat. It's been like hacked across the front of its chest. Its guts are starting to like fall out of the front. The big flap of skin drags in the snow, freezing the creature. It's exposed and bleeding everywhere, leaving large red swaths of blood on the ice. The bear is in mortal pain, still blinded, and is going to desperately try to defend itself this round, but it goes so slow. Oh, poor Barry in pants.
Oh, it's totally dead.
Sorry.
Yeah. Unless
Sorry,
Tyrael does
Oh,
not
yeah,
botch
it is
it. All right,
close.
Tyrael. You can do it. First attack now, second attack at the end of the round.
Oh my god.
A swing and a miss. Whoosh.
Wait. Is it 11?
Yep. 11 still miss.
Fuck.
You know, you hit the bear in an ineffective way.
Okay.
Emmerich,
One shot now, yeah. One shot.
one shot now.
Miss.
Oh no.
Anton
Oh.
is a hit for 7 damage, which will finish the bear.
Sorry, I'm gonna cuck myself. It should be 1d4, right? Because it's against a large creature with a spear. Did we?
No, spear's a
Swap that?
2d4.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
God, Ultra Spear. No. It actually does 2d8 against
down.
that.
No, don't do
No,
that.
I think we maybe kept it at 2d4 actually. Yeah.
All right. The bear is dispatched without getting a single attack off. Fortunate, it gets 3 attacks, 2 with its claws, 1 with its bite, and they do d10, d10, and 2d6, and it's got +9 to hit. But it's fine. It's
Great.
fine.
Do you want to
I-
keep this one too?
I put an arm on Tyrael's shoulder. Great blows, brother. Great blow.
Thanks. This was just a tad easier to kill than the ooze from earlier.
Yeah, more straightforward at least.
Do you think we should bring this pelt back? It would look nice with our brown bear.
Look, we're struggling to carry a few days worth of rations. I don't think we can carry this.
Get it on the way back, maybe.
Perhaps. Let's carry on. We can't be too far from this maze now.
Yeah, we'll carry on.
Why don't we take a break, and when we come back, our party will continue on towards the maze.
All right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria.
Thanks for welcoming us.
Oh, you're welcome. Our party is on the ice floes, on an island, looking for the tomb of the Minotaur, Angus Hereford, or Hereford?
Hereford. Was he a Scottish
Hereford.
Minotaur? A name like Angus.
I mean, I kind of feel like all Minotaurs are sort of Scottish, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's kind
You
of
know.
what I meant, actually. You know, like our dwarves are a bit Scottish. Minotaurs are a bit Scottish as well.
You know, I know Warcraft has set dwarf lore as Scottish, but I've always thought of dwarves as more Germanic than Scottish in my mind.
Really?
Really?
They've always just been like angry German dwarves in my head.
I mean, your German accent sounds all like Scottish.
It's because my accents are all terrible.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, it's fine. Anyway, you keep trudging through the snow as the sun begins to go down. It's looking like wherever you're going, you're probably not going to make it there today. What are you going to do about this problem? It's going to get mighty cold.
All right, I think we need to find a cave or at least somewhere that's protected. But like, if you look at the map here, there's like raised edges. So at the very least, I'd hope that we could find like a corner to be in that we could
Let's
maybe.
go find that bear's cave. I'm sure he lived somewhere, right? He won't be needing it anymore.
We haven't got
Well,
much
you've
time
left
to
the
look,
bear
though.
behind a while ago and kept moving, so that's maybe a project for another day.
Yeah, can we just find the best shelter we can in the time we've got left? I mean, what else can we do? We need to find a
Know what you got.
defensible location,
Yeah, I guess.
some sort of rock wall, an overhang, maybe.
Rock wall or an overhang. Do you guys want to split up and each look for something and meet back up again, or do you want to move together as a group?
We are definitely moving together.
Yeah.
Okay, then pick one person and have them make your very best perception check.
My perception's 13.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead.
7, so. Okay. 21
That's the number.
That's what you need.
Yeah, you can find that there is a, what do you call it? There's a non-natural cave in a section of ice, in a section of glacier nearby. It appears there is something that has crawled its way inside the glacier. There's a hole maybe 3.5 feet wide by about 3.5 feet tall, and you can see clear claw marks on the outside of it from even a pretty good distance away. It's a narrow hole. If it extends into the ice at all, you might be able to get enough shelter from the snow and the wind that you'll be all right. But there could be something in here.
I activate my ESP amulet and try and probe the cave for thoughts.
Also, what are the sizes of the claws?
About the size of the bear you fought.
Ish.
Okay.
You probe the cave. And what does it say about ESP amulet? Does it...
Like, you mean, like, does it work on...
There's a line in here about, like, revealing the true nature of a creature or something like that.
Incredibly long list of spells.
Oh
wait, I have
Caster...
a spell. I forgot. Oh, I don't have it learned, so it's not there.
Saving throws failed. Learn additional information.
And it's set the surface thoughts of any creatures in range, except for those of undead or without minds.
The caster can help use the spell to determine if a creature lurks behind a door, for example, but the ESP does not always reveal what sort of creature it is. Okay, so yeah, you dig your mind around in there, and sure enough, it sits upon a creature who is sentient, and you get like a sense of wariness from it. But you don't really know what sort of creature it is, and it doesn't have like thoughts in a language. Just sort of an omnipresent, like, wariness and carefulness.
There's something in there, guys. Maybe it's another bear, maybe it's its mate or something like that. I don't think it's a intelligent creature, but there's something.
Think we can go in and clear it out?
That's our best bet.
How you said this was narrow? Can we not stand shoulder to shoulder? Or is it going to be one after the other?
No, it's like 3 feet by 3 feet. You would have to crawl in on your hands and knees.
Oh, and it can't be the bear, right? Could the bear feasibly fit in here? Or conceivably?
Maybe like a baby bear or something.
Why would you be able to cave just for
probably
a baby?
Opens up bigger inside, and the entrance is just quite small.
Can Imric, light a torch, take a look inside.
Yes, sir.
You're discarding torches as you use them, or you're discarding oil as you fill them, right?
I'm not discarding torches.
That's fine, as long as you discard oil pints after like every torch you burn for a while.
I'll discard one pint of oil. Is that fair so far?
That's fine. Perfect.
Okay, I light a torch and I hold it out in front of me. Well, wait! I don't light a torch. I take out a lightstone and throw it into the cave.
Ah, there we go. The lightstone bounds off the wall and pings to the side as the cave goes in and turns. But you can quickly see that after the first 15 feet or so, the cave begins to open as it curves, and it looks like there's probably a large chamber in and to the left. And then it just like boop boop pops out like this.
All right, wait here. I'll be back. I cast invisibility.
You are invisible. You'll have to crawl on your hands and knees to go inside, but it is hard ice in there, so you won't be leaving like trails through the snow or anything.
Wait, as he does that,
with you.
Can I try to go in and move silently behind him?
Yes.
I guess. Maybe I noticed, maybe I don't.
I'm curious, how would like move silently, like let's say that I go in and I fail my roll and I realize I'm not quiet, can I go out, or is it like, how does that work?
You always think you're moving silently, is the thing.
Okay, never mind, I'll just let him run in and do it then.
Okay, I try and be quiet anyway, Neal, but I'm invisible, so... I just don't, I don't run around, I walk softly, and I want to go and try and check out what's in the cave.
Yeah. How much do you know about monsters in the world?
I went to wizards. I learned wizardry. I'm well educated. I think I probably know more than your average chap. Probably not as much as your average wizard.
Yeah, no, you would definitely know about this then, because you're a well-educated wizardly man. This is one of these topics that people like to discuss in one of your ethics classes when they're talking about, how to use magic, what is an appropriate use, the dangers one should encounter. owlbears come up often as an example of someone who went a little mad with power and started like merging creatures together and then creating a terrifying beast that escaped and reproduced and now like roams the world in large numbers. In here, standing before you, is an owlbear, which is sort of what it sounds like. It's a hybrid animal.
Just one, right? Just one.
Just one, yeah. You would know that owlbears are probably the crossbreed creation of a demented wizard. Given the lethality of this creation, it is quite likely that the wizard who created them is no longer alive. Owlbears are vicious, ravenous, aggressive, and evil-tempered at all times. They are a cross between a giant owl and a bear. They're covered with a thick coat of feathers and fur. Normally, they're brown and black to a yellow-brown color, but this one is white with little flecks of black running down its back. The males tend to be about 8 feet tall and weigh 1,400 pounds and have slightly darker coloring, although in an Arctic version, who knows what it's going to look like. The beaks of these creatures are yellow to ivory, and their terrifying eyes are red-rimmed. And that is what you poke your head in onto. A huge bear with like the head of an owl with this big beak sticking out of it, white feathers with little black spots running down it, and it's alert, and its eyes are wide, red-rimmed. And you know how owl eyes get that like quality to them. That's what this is. They're staring directly ahead as if it can see you, even though you're pretty sure it can't.
Okay, I start to, as soon as I see it and recognize it, I back out of the cave slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Easy does it now. Easy. Just slowly like back out, get back down on my knees, and crawl backwards out of the entrance.
Yep. You can tell it's alert. It's looking for something, but it didn't see you. It might have heard you.
There's something in there. It's called an owlbear. It's like that bear we fought, but bigger, stronger, nastier. And some sort of demented wizard made it.
Well, there's only one way out. Maybe we could use your candles to kill it. Example, candle of defense.
Or,
good idea.
Can you not cast another eye spell on it?
I do not have another light spell today. I have fear spells, which will make it run away from us as quickly as it can. But if we back it into a corner, it will fight us at that point.
Can we just hug the wall and cast fear spells and then chase it out of the cave?
We could I could go in and light a midnight candle in there and let it fill the. I could light the midnight candle, place it in, and come back out. It should fall asleep.
Yeah, that could work.
It should be asleep for 2 hours, right? So once the candle burns down, we can go in there and kill it.
Yep.
You want to do that?
Do that? Yeah, fuck it. That'll be good.
Cyril, you got one?
Yeah, hold on. Let me open the candle sheet.
I'm going to bring out 2 candles of defense and set them up also outside in case something horribly goes wrong. It'll have to like run through it. Or we could run into the cave after. But yeah.
You're talking about
light 2 to create a wall of fire.
No,
yeah,
not the
so
defense.
you will light these things and create a wall of fire between them?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But...
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We're not going to.
Okay, but you set them out on either side of the small entryway.
Correct.
All right.
Okay, how big is this cave now? This thing will burn for 10 minutes and fill a 10 by 10 by 10 by 10 foot cube every minute. So
it's about a 10 by 10 by 10 room. It's a little smaller than that, but it's rounded, so it's
okay. So I don't need to go all the way in. Then I basically just go in. I'll get it past the little entrance bit.
I'm also going to take the time right now to light a candle of ever burning, just to have that ready to light the other candles.
All right, that's a wise idea.
Okay, so I'm on my hands and knees. I reach back, I grab the candle, I bring it in slowly, I place it in front of me, and then I crawl back out.
Which candle are you putting in here? The sleeping one?
It's a midnight candle. So I'm going to edit the sheet, and I'm going to write that there's 1 midnight candle left now.
Correct.
Done.
All right. Well, it burns.
We wait 10 minutes.
You have a lit midnight candle, right? You light on the outside, hold your breath or whatever, crawl in, set it down. The bear sees this candle sort of appear out of nowhere. It gets low. Its beak opens. And
I
it
back
rolls.
out. I back out.
Yeah. No, you're backing out.
I'm backing out.
It doesn't see you.
It doesn't see me.
I light one of the candles with the fence, and I'm walking over to the other, waiting.
Or can we just both be on either side and we can both hold the candles?
Yeah. Okay, we both have a candle ever burning then, sure.
Okay, so no candle of defenses are lit, but you each have an ever-burning candle nearby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 11. The owlbear, as you back out, gives a squawking roar, halfway between like a hoot and halfway between a bear roar. And then the vapors begin to fill the room as the bear threatens the candle with noises and gestures, which have no effect on the candle, who has no personality or mind or capability of locomotion. And the room fills with smoke, and the bear needs to make a save versus spell or pass out.
Every round, right?
Yes, every round, but we'll take it round by round. So Nick, why don't you roll me its saving throw versus spell? It needs an 11 or higher to pass a save.
Just a d20?
Flat d20, 11 or higher.
Okay, I passed.
All right. So the first round, the vapors come into its nose. It's, fighting off the spell effect. It's not a smart creature. Owlbears aren't the brightest, but they're not too stupid. Let's see. Nope. It doesn't realize what's going on. Give me a second saving throw, Nick.
There we go.
And it'll pass out.
Do we hear like a thud on the ground?
No, it's more of, it kind of just like gets woozy and gently lays itself down. So you guys probably don't know. You hear the squawking stop and the growling stop, but it just gets quiet inside.
Oh, no, but let's wait for it to burn out. If it doesn't come out, it's definitely falling asleep, right? But if it's...
Can't you just hold your
enough for
breath and
10
go
minutes.
check, and we can save some of the candle? We heard it stop.
I don't know if we're allowed to
Okay.
save these candles or not.
Yeah, could we... Is that a thing we can do, Neal? Is it worth trying to save half the candle, or should we just let it burn? It would work if we blew it out.
If you blew it out, it would work, but you are sort of in a situation where you're not sure when it's going to go out or not.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
it's screaming, it's making noise, and then there's maybe a slight...
gets
feel that
quiet.
it's quiet. Yeah, okay. So
You want to poke your head in?
I take a deep breath. I pull up my... I put on my coronavirus mask, and I will poke my head in. I mean, it should be easy to see because of the light candle.
Sorry, I had to let the cat.
light, easy to see because of the light stone, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So I poke my head in.
All right. Yeah, you can poke your head in. The candle it's probably like in the middle of the third round of burning right now, so you can snuff it out.
Okay,
and we'll say it's 3 inches off of its 6.
All right, I see the thing asleep, right?
Yep, passed out.
Is it only humanoids that we can execute while asleep, or could I kill us while asleep?
As long as you've got an implement and you know where one of its weak points is that you could do, that should be not a problem. But, an owlbear is a pretty big creature, and to be able to kill something instantly like this, it would be a lot harder.
Yeah,
It's not like they've got this really weak, thin throat with just, a couple millimeters between the outside and the major
right.
blood vessels.
Let's bring in
I come back out with the candle, and I say, all right, it's asleep. I think if we want to execute this thing, we should all attack it at once, so...
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good.
with me.
Let's
Be
bring in
quiet.
the purple candle as well, the pink candle. Place it down. We'll wait for it to ruminate, and then we can attack. Just in case it wakes up, it'll also attack it.
What if the candle wakes it up? Is that possible? I guess not. If it doesn't
Shouldn't be.
perceive it.
If you can't perceive it, it shouldn't.
I think we're fine. If we all attack it at once, it'll die.
Yeah.
Sure, we
Right,
can.
I'll go for its throat. Anton, you go for the back of its neck and its spine. And Steven, Tyrael, you shove your sword up its ass. All right.
Shouldn't I go for the neck? Because I'm the one that handles a blade most often here, and I probably have the
I'll
highest
go for
chance.
the eyes. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go for the ass. All right,
Yeah,
good
there we
point.
go, yeah.
All right, you guys can surround the polar bear, and everyone can instantly hit. But go ahead and roll me a roll to hit. See if you double crit or triple crit or whatever.
Is this really what we're doing? Okay.
Yeah, well, you're probably going to murder it because you're probably all going to do multi crits.
It's asleep.
It's asleep. You're automatically hitting no matter what. Nick, was that 3? No, that was your saving throw. Okay. Yeah. So this is going to be a.
And at least I've got a back attack.
Yeah, everyone has it at the bare minimum
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
4. I was going to give it some other modifiers too. So this would be a 23 and a 23. I think it's fully asleep, so we'll just call those 24. That's fine. So Mouton and Nick, you will crit. Steven, you can go ahead and do full regular damage.
44?
As you...
Jeez.
Yeah, you're spearing. All right, so you all sort of count together and drive your weapons. So these are...
Yeah. There's something else.
These are kind of shitty rolls. 2 plus 7 plus 6 plus 9 is 24 total.
Really doing the bare minimum here, huh?
Yeah, to a creature that actually has more than twice that in terms of HP. So I think you go to drive your weapons into this creature, and whoever is the one that... I think Mouton's probably striking first, and the pain rouses the creature, and it like starts to jostle as it wakes up, and the other attacks are coming maybe seconds too late and driving in ineffective ways.
Specifically, I don't know if that'll help here.
Yeah, we use a generalized damage system, so we can't really like...
Well, I was just going to say, like, when it attacks us, because it's going to get up and beat the shit out of us, that it might...
looking at you.
Well, that it might...
Yeah, no, you're right. You're going right for the face. You're right in front of it.
Fine, I'll take that as well. Now, I want to reaffirm that I did insist on the purple candle.
Yeah, but I didn't expect...
But everybody literally threw it off because they're dummies, so...
Yeah, because I thought we were just executing it.
Yeah, well, you know, it's the first time encountering an owlbear, and you do your best to bring it down quickly, and you just wake and anger the creature.
All right,
and we should roll initiative. Lack of good owlbear tokens in the world.
Jesus.
Guys.
Please roll high, Neal. Okay.
Stupid owlbear over here. I
You
hate
gonna
this
send it
owlbear
back to
token.
sleep?
Oh, that's not good at all.
Alrighty, you guys have done.
We almost didn't get to see this super cute token. What the fuck, Neal?
Piece of shit token, you mean?
What?
How is that bad?
I like that token.
It's an awesome token.
It's so cute. It's not fearsome in the slightest.
Well, he's just a grumpy old owl, man.
All right, that's enough, guys. Let's do it. Imric, you are first. You guys are just in a tiny owlbear cave. There's really no place to maneuver or anything. You're sort of just stuck in the positions you're in.
Okay.
Go for it, Imric.
I blast him with the magic missile wand. 7 damage.
Easy peasy. Shreds much of the owlbear's life, who is actually facing Anton. It will roar. It's actually going to have trouble fighting you in these close quarters, so it's going to have some slight penalties on these attack rolls, but will get its first set of 3 attacks against you. The first claw raises to the sky and swipes down. Whoosh, 19 to hit.
These things are so fucking deadly. Oh no!
The second claw comes at you. A 14 to hit. Nope.
Oh yes!
You bat it to the side with the shield, and then its beak, its big owlbear beak that does lethal damage, rips towards your face with a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
3d6 plus 4 damage on an owlbear bite.
What?
Beak is massive, and it has got a lot of strength.
3d6 plus what?
3d6 plus 4.
Yeah, I'm done listening to your guys' dumb fucking ideas. I'm just gonna go with what I want from now on, because you guys are too stupid for your own fucking brains.
19 damage. The owlbear grabs Anton and just like grabs him by the shoulder, flings him over here, flings him over there, and like the clavicle starts to break out. Anton begins to bleed all over the place. He falls to the ground in a heaving mess of burned flesh and owlbear ripped apartness.
It's killing him too. A little bit. I said I was going for the eye because I thought it would get negative penalties on attack. I think I stated that specifically, but if not, it's fine.
I gave it penalties to its attack, and it rolled really well.
Bullshit. I call bullshit.
All right.
Material.
I get it,
Your
man.
brother's dying.
At least I get a +2 at least to this, right? It's a back attack, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
And you've got a
roll a
what are
20.
you doing?
Steven, come on.
Okay, 24.
Oh,
Big boy.
24 will clear its AC by 9.
Oh wait, there's got to be a +1 in there somewhere.
Find another +1 in here.
Because it can't move properly, so it can't dodge as well as it would otherwise. So it gets a -1 to its AC.
True. We're stuck in the positions we're in.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
It's sort of an awkward. All right, I'll give you a +1
Yeah.
because of the awkwardness of the situation.
And he's
the
probably,
owlbear's a large
he's probably a little
creature.
groggy too. He just woke up. He's still trying to get his bearings. You know, he's like eating random
right.
shit. Yeah, okay. All right.
You
So,
clear by 10. You roll 3 times damage dice. Can you do 21 damage on 3d12 +1?
yeah, of course. Roll 3d12 plus. What do I need? 21?
21.
I'll give you 24. Okay. Oh, never mind.
Yes, that'll do. Whew.
The
All right.
owlbear is finished.
I climb over its corpse to get to Anton and start administering first aid.
Absolutely.
Oh, Anton's in bad shape. But go ahead and you have a first aid skill?
I do.
Okay. So you can patch him up and look at his body. You know, you put the bone back in, you like reset the clavicle as best you can, you fold over the flaps of flesh, you know, try and stitch it with whatever you've got. But he's unconscious and he's the only healer, so he's going to be out for at least 3 days.
3 days?
He's at -3, yeah.
Oh, at least we got a nice cave. We can wait 3 days. We've got food for 3 days, right?
Oh, you got an owlbear.
But his spells. Oh, we can eat the Alba.
You get the owlbear, you got your rations. You'll make it. He won't die in 3 days. You've got first aid, so you can care for him.
Arguing, I have Iron Vigil on, so I shouldn't need food or water or anything. I don't know if it persists when I'm. It lasts a week plus 1 day per level, so.
Well, but between Iron Vigil and a healer on hand, I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be fine.
We're not doing potion enemas now.
We're never, ever doing potion enemas.
Not yet.
I mean, it saved my life on more than one occasion. Okay, well, Okay, well, I mean, we have to care for Anton for 3 days. The ship's not leaving for 7, so there's no point firing the light arrow yet. So I think, I guess, Terry, I'll watch over Anton. I think it's gonna take him a few days to come to, but once he does, we can give him a potion and he can heal himself up. But we're gonna need to eat that thing. Why don't you help me drag it out, and you can carve it up into steaks. We'll make a fire. We can cook it up, and, you know, we'll be in this cave. We'll be fine.
Yeah, it seems to be all we can do for now, yeah?
You don't have much in the way of fuel for your fire. Whatever torches you have is pretty much, and oil for your torches is pretty much all the fire you're gonna get. But that's fine. Probably.
An ever-burning candle.
Ever-burning candles, yeah, but that's not great for like cooking little morsels of food over candles.
We got 2 of them.
We got 2 of them, true. And we've got
no
wall
trees
of
on this.
defense.
True.
Is there any trees on the island?
Oh yeah, totally. You want to wander off and leave Anton behind to go find some trees? You haven't asked.
I'm just asking, is there trees on the
Oh,
island?
there are trees, but they're not on the glacier, so you'd have to like head out into the tundra to go find the trees.
Okay, well, maybe, you know, with the fuel we've got, maybe we can, I can just keep throwing arrows into the fire. Just keep it burning, right? They'll burn up before they disappear.
Arrows.
Just
Always throwing it in.
Just constantly.
Gonna be like Snowpiercer, where you've been trained to do this one action your entire life, and that's all you do, just keeping it going.
You think you suffered, Anton? You didn't know what I had to do.
While you were sleeping, I was throwing infinite arrows into an infinite fire.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. We make do. I mean, maybe we make owlbear jerky.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, okay.
you're gonna have a few days while Anton rests and recovers and gets back to a useful state. And it's just gonna be the 2 brothers in an ice cave. The winds outside will shift and change, sometimes being unbearable, other times being almost pleasant, but the temperature will always be uncomfortable.
I hope they have long talks about what they're going to say to Anton when they shoved off his idea and then he fucking going. Yeah.
I don't guarantee the candle would have helped anyway, right?
We cut to me, like, just there's a big flap of skin that's just completely loose, and I've just got a nice little needle, and I'm just folding it back over, just looping it through. So, Tyrell, Maybe he had a good point about the candle. What do you think?
I mean, it sounds like he should have just handled himself a bit better. Maybe he needs to spend less time training with that mouse and more time training with a sword and shield.
Yeah, you're right. We both got pretty good hits in, but what happened to him? He didn't do any damage, and then he just got killed.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Should probably make sure that Temmie's thing stays safe too. Do we have him curled up somewhere? Or?
I don't think it's here, right? I think he left it back at home.
Oh, did he? Okay. I don't keep track of his rats.
Look at this wound here. He just let this beak get right all up in there. I mean, just broke some bones here.
Maybe he was still feeling a bit weak from the ooze.
Yeah. He attracts the monsters, doesn't he?
Do you think when we get back to Wicthron Rentha, we should have him train with Father a bit more?
What, try to learn to fight a bit better? Yeah, he spends too much time in the church. Maybe that's it.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, it could be worse. At least we've got a cave. I think if we had to spend 3 days out on the ice out there, I'm not sure we'd make it.
Probably not, but here we are.
Yeah, it's going to be a long one. So, I mean, I guess it's going to take a lot of time to keep the fire going, to keep Anton hydrated, and to carve up the owlbear. That's going to actually take like a day, probably. Carve it into food, so it's not like we're just sitting there with nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, you got stuff to do, but it's not 12 hours a day worth of stuff to do.
No.
So is there anything that you guys need to discuss behind Anton's back that you haven't had a good opportunity for? Maybe you should take your headphones off here, MrMouton. Is there anything you guys really needed to get out of the way about him?
No, I don't think so. I think we're quite the honest party, aren't we? We all kind of...
You love your brother?
Anton is the second. Anton is the middle child, right? Imric is the youngest?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing?
Seems like he's getting beat up quite a bit here. Do you think he's feeling okay?
I think he thinks he owes you his life, and he wants to protect me because I'm younger, so he's always the first to throw himself in danger, I think.
Yeah, maybe. It seems as though he's been through quite a bit over the past few days. Hopefully it's not shaking him too much when he awakens.
Yeah, I think he was more scared of the fire than he was of the owlbear.
The fire that you almost set upon him?
Well, it saved his life, but he's got a real fear of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. Do you think he's going to want to continue on when he's awoken?
There's not much choice. Well, we could head back to the boat, but what's the point? We've been sailing for a week now. We've been traveling for 2 or 3 weeks to get down here.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cleric. He can heal himself back up to full strength, I'm sure. I mean, Look at these wounds. No normal man would be able to recover from this in any short period of time, but
are you like stitching him up, or?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, gonna make him feel a little bit better. Do you think you could make some fake dressings for wounds for you and I? So it looks like you and I were messed up a bit, the creature as well. Seems kind of sad that he went down and I immediately slew him with a single shot, right? We probably don't want him feeling that way.
Yeah, I think we could make some bandages. We could use some of we could use some of his blood to make it look like real wounds.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I think we should. It'll make him feel a bit better about getting felled by such a creature.
I'll reach into my first aid kit and pull out some bandages. Okay, where do you think you would have got hit? You were from the back, right?
Back on, I thought.
Yeah. It's all good.
That's all right. Let me just roll some encounters for the next few days. Okay. Sorry, did you want to say something, Nick? Go for it.
Its back legs would have got you, so maybe you would have scratched up your thigh.
Yeah, maybe. Wait, if we're rolling a counter, okay, I would like to set that phantasmal candle up at the entrance of the cave.
Oh, now you want me to All right.
Okay. 2 days, 3 days. All right. In this cave, you are safe and sound. There are no monsters that come for you. Luckily, owlbears are solitary creatures, and there is no mate for this one. And the owlbear stench is around this place, so the polar bears will leave it alone. And you're inside a what do you call it? A glacier, and the entryway is at a different angle than the main chamber, so the oozes out there can't see the heat on you and come after you. So you spend your 3 days here safe and sound. And Anton, on the third day,
he rises like Jesus.
And you see us covered in bandages, blood seeping from many wounds.
What happened? Are you okay?
Anton, you're awake. This thing, it was ungodly strong. After it felled you, we fought with it for what felt like hours.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
It killed me at one blow.
Yeah,
Truly,
it was quite the terrifying beast, but due to your distraction, we were just barely able to bring it down in time. Thank goodness.
It tore you asunder. It was a mess down there. I sort of motioned towards your chest.
I thought it was a goner.
It's a good job you've got healing magic.
That's true, yeah. I'll memorize my spells for the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Anton, it's been 3 days, you know.
Really?
3 days you've been out.
It's been a night. I don't know.
No.
All right, hold on.
Learn your spells. Learn your spells.
Learn my spells. All right, so we're going to do 2 cure moderate... 1 cure moderate wound, 1 nap, 3 cure light wounds, and that'll be the first thing before I nap. 1d10 plus 1, 6, 3d8. I'm full.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to nap myself.
Wait, do you have any more curing spells left?
I'd have 1 more, yeah.
When you nap, you're going to get it back? Anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you should heal one of us.
Oh. Which one of you is more wounded? Who needs a healing?
Tyrael took a pretty vicious bow to the thigh.
Okay, here you go, Tyrael. I'll
Thank you.
slap you with 5 points of healing.
Thank you.
I take a nap, which removes that, and I'm going to take fine traps. I'll take 2 fine traps.
I'll redo my spells today as well. Then.
2 healings, 1 remove fear, 1 detect spell.
Do you think I need detect magic?
Maybe.
I guess I'll take 1.
For like traps and stuff, it might be a good idea, yeah. If we find this area, we're going to need like whatever we can for detecting traps and moving stuff. And
2 detect magic, 1 color spray, 1 invis. Do you think we'll need knock?
Yes. We could,
okay.
right? That works on magic doors still, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take an animal friendship, fuck it.
Okay.
Since those healing spells, the first 3 actually did something, do we want to count that towards XP, Koibu, or...?
The ones that actually healed count towards XP. The faux healing spells.
The fake one. But I think it counted towards XP, so I think there might be an argument there.
Illusionary XP.
Okay, so we'll call that... I think I've done 4 Cure Light wounds so far.
You did Yeah, you did the cause, and then...
No, I've done 5 then.
And then the... Yeah.
2 lights. Wait. Yes. Person. Yeah, that's good enough.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I think you probably spend that full day casting spells and need 1 more day of rest, right? Or are you good to go?
I napped myself, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, you napped. We're good to go.
Oh, are you up full?
Yeah, sorry. I'll swap
All
that.
right. Our party recovered, ready to go again. Where are you going to head out?
Okay, let's think. After 3 more sleeps, we need to alert the ship that we're still coming back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we're still heading south-southwest.
Okay.
Mace.
Are you sure you guys don't need another night? You look injured still.
No, we're okay.
Okay.
Okay. Give me your best perception check. I think it is... Tyrael?
God damn it.
You set out across the snow and the tundra on this day, looking for the tomb.
Maze.
Tomb, labyrinth. The winds pick up today, and they blow right in your face. You're making pretty slow progress. Tyrael, will you roll me a d6 plus 3? And then we'll divide it by 2 because you're at encumbered movement.
What am I rolling for? Oh, how far?
D6 plus 3 miles. Ooh, so 3 miles today can actually cover quite a bit of ground. 3 miles in a day, right? That's actually not that much room, but you can do it. You will see a large bluff, almost like a mesa off in the distance, which is a little bit more southerly than you had been going. As your day begins to wind down, it looks like that's probably the direction that you should be heading in, but you're not there today. I think you're going to have to spend one night out in the cold, unless you can spot some cover nearby. The mesa's like a mile off, and you've only made like 3 miles today by the time it's starting to get a little bit dark, so you definitely can't make it there.
Can we just force march this one? It wouldn't even be a force march. It'd just be like 1 extra mile, yeah?
I mean, it's a third of your day's movement in the dark, in the night, in the snow. It's pretty tough on you. If everyone makes a con check, you can do it. Otherwise, you're going to collapse in exhaustion with no shelter.
No,
so
we should look for shelter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 2 more.
There's not much in the way of shelter around you. Do you guys have any means of making shelter? Did anyone bring a tent?
Just bedroll.
Bedrolls.
Do I see any animals? Any birds? Anything? If I see anything along the way, I can talk to it, and I'll attempt to see if he knows where anything is.
Why don't you give me a separate perception check of your own to see if you've come across any animals on this day? Yeah, there was a little bunny, little snow bunny popping around.
All right, I'm gonna speak with him. Hey, I waved at the bunny.
I roll my eyes when I see him talking to small rodents again.
I think you can get to within 30 feet of the bunny. Yeah, what's up?
We're looking for some shelter, like a cave or something like that to stay the night in. In return, I can keep...
Burrow? You need a burrow. You have a burrow? Where's your home? Why are you homeless?
We're lost.
Oh, yeah.
We stayed last time in Big Owlbear Cave, and I'll do like the whoo with like the... That's where we stayed.
Its ears go back, it sinks low, its eyes get kind of tight as it braces for panic.
That's where it was that's where we stayed last night, but we're looking for somewhere less treacherous. Do you have any ideas?
Bunny is going to make his very best bunny intelligence check. Not good enough.
Damn.
And just goes, you can use my home, but you're a little big.
Nice.
That's all right. Thank you, though. I'll wave him off.
Okay.
Any look hunts on?
He said we could use his home, but
it's great.
A little big. We're a little
Small.
big.
Yeah.
No idea.
Back to searching then, I guess. I looked at Tyrael.
What are you looking at me for? I'm sorry. Do you expect me to know where there might be a place to sleep out here?
Oh, no, I was rolling my eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, mind.
All right. Well, you guys can make the best of your situation using your bedrolls and your clothes and all your gear to try and create the most comfortable environment possible. I'd like you all to make me constitution checks for this very cold night.
Am I good with Iron Vigil?
You are good with Iron Vigil.
I'm going to try and help out Nick because he's the spellcaster before he rolls. Oh, he's
Boom. Nailed it.
I was going to give him my bedroll too to help him warm up.
Cuddle him in the night. Yeah, you guys make it through the chilly, freezing night, and when the morning comes and you stretch and warm yourselves up, you're going to be okay. Had you failed, we would have had combat and AC penalties for the rest of the day, but you do all right. And that day, you can make your way towards this bluff and begin to circle around it. I think you can make it. Let's check the weather today. A while since I've had to do weather checks. It is only light. So you definitely have enough mileage, no matter what you roll, to make your way around this place and take a look at it.
Cool.
And partway through the day, you come across what must be the entrance to the labyrinth. It is a recess in the mesa, which is, ice sheet covered.
Wait, sorry, what is it? What is a mesa?
It's like it's like a tall cliff that's like flat on top.
Okay.
Just like a section of ground that's been shoved up.
Yeah.
It means table, right?
It means table in Spanish.
Yeah, so it's just like a table of land.
Yeah. You get to the front. It is a pair of old stone double doors, slightly covered with ice. There is writing along the top that you can't make out without having to chip away the ice, and it's probably in an ancient language. I don't know if any of you guys are going to be able to read it without magic or some sort of translator. But this has got to be it. This has got to be the tomb. The door sits maybe 10 feet into the mesa, like in a recessed entryway, so it also provides a little bit of cover from everything on the outside. And I think we will leave it here for today. And when we come back next week, we will do our best to investigate the outside and the inside.
Sounds good.
Amazing.
Fun session today, guys.
Yeah, coming back.
Yeah.
I have I think I've got a few questions.
Oh, nice.
For you guys at the end. Listen, if you guys want the opportunity to ask questions or to have your names on any of the back screens, join the Patreon. It's linked in chat. Question 4. Koibu. Are you ready?
So ready.
What is your favorite food?
These days, I'm either going to have to go with some sort of tortellini with pesto as a sauce, or fried chicken. It's one of the two.
Both great answers. Okay. Listen,
Maybe like
question
a
for the
3-cheese
players.
tortellini with pesto.
Destiny and Moody Booty Cakes. How are you enjoying 2 Neal edition versus the 5e campaigns?
I'll go first. I personally like 2nd edition a lot more. 5th edition, I feel like the class identity is kind of lost. Everybody has some sort of healing. Everybody has a little bit of everything. So I enjoy 2nd edition more.
I'm still kind of undecided. Feels like 2e, there's like a lot more flexibility in terms of what you can do. It seems like 5e is a lot more easy to just get like rolling right off the ground without having to think much. I'm pretty sure that the more you know about both, probably the greater appreciation you can have for 2e. So far, I've had like a lot of fun playing 2e. It's just a matter of like getting all of the random odds and ends learned. Yeah. I think the only thing that this isn't anybody's fault. The only thing that kind of impacts my experience right now is it seems like most of what we can do in terms of encounters and everything are kind of being figured out by the wide variety of spells that you guys can learn, and then I just kind of am a thief. But yeah. Okay. Wait, what about for you, Nick? Do you have a preference between 5e and 2e campaigns?
I prefer 2e, yeah. Same thing what Lucas said, basically just the class identity. I think that's a nice way of putting it. But to me, it just, I mean, I learned D&D in 2e. So this is what I'm used to. But going to play 5e now, I just feel like, yeah, the fact that the fighter can heal himself, the fact that everyone could just like rest for a short rest and heal back like 15, 20 HP just seems a bit... I don't know, like I like the fact that, oh shit, the cleric's down, so we're literally fucked here for 3 days. Like that encounter we just had there wouldn't have happened if, like in the cave in 5e. Right?
Gotcha.
With MrMouton going down.
Okay. This question, I don't know what this means. Ask for Koibu, set Roll20 music on repeat. I don't know. Maybe I let the music die.
Person should be ignored.
What does that mean? Uh-oh.
They just want the music to cycle, which it does cycle, and they just don't realize that it's cycling.
Oh, okay. And then question for MrMouton, the final one. Is it a rat or a mouse?
It is a mouse.
What's the difference?
There's not much of it. Well, I don't know the exact difference.
It's a great deal of difference. A rat is much bigger.
Yeah, it is a mouse. I call it a rat sometimes, but it is a mouse.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I got for these now. Wow, Arcadum, thanks for gifting 10 subs. Do we have any other things? We should be back next week, I think, at the normal time and everything now. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
thanks for watching, everyone.
We'll be back next week to investigate the labyrinth. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.